want the name, Jesus. Oh, that's the wrong one. Apologize. Character. There we go.
Switch.
Trying to find the character's name, but no! Oh, it's Hosuke Odoroki. Alright, let me have a look.
That. Space that. However,
Oh, Odoroki means okay, so Odoroki is surprise, a surprise. The kanji that make up Hosuke can be broken down to Ho, meaning law, and Suke, which is a common suffix for male Japanese names. Makes the meaning of his first name literally boy of law or law boy.
Law boy!
Hey, actually that works.
Okay, that's pretty
his
funny.
full Japanese name can roughly mean a surprising man of law.
Yeah, don't check those that often. I allow you to do it
No,
for fun, just don't do
checking
that.
the name.
Cause you...
That's it. It's just fine. It's just the name.
Yeah, but names can spoil plot points, so you know, don't do that.
That's fine. I'm not looking at. I was just looking at the name. I wasn't looking at the whole backstory.
Right.
Relax. I wasn't.
Yeah, but sometimes the meaning of the name just tells you that.
Well, this one didn't to me.
Well, that's why I love it, because I knew it didn't.
Yeah, a surprising man of the law. I broke the law. What does that make me now?
A lawbreaker, a criminal.
A lawbreaker. Yeah, exactly.
What other words can I
law...
use here, really? Let me.
I broke the law won. I broke the law,
And the law won, yes.
as the song goes.
I broke the law and the law won.
The law
I
won.
broke the law and
the law won. That song is old.
I just realized why
the
names don't appear. Because of the Steam thing for Discord. If it's in streamer mode, it doesn't appear the names on the Fugies.
Do you have to remove it?
I mean, I could, but I don't feel like it, because that also makes it so that the notifications will appear.
Okay, fair enough.
I mean, granted,
okay.
I'm not picking... Yeah, no, in this case I am, because the call picks your sound from Discord, exactly, so you pick up the notifications as well.
Oh, well, fair enough. I mean,
it's fine. My name is in the logo. Kinda just RC there. I mean, it's probably not very visible, but I'm the lawback. I'm the logo with the shadow, so you know who's talking.
I mean, I can look it up. Actually, let me see how it looks. I'm curious.
Anywho.
Oh, this. Yeah, I've seen other streamers using it.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, now I know what this is. Yeah, I know what it is.
I know what you're talking about.
Do you? I mean, VTubers do that too.
Yeah.
So I'm not surprised. I mean, look what happened to, not Chrono, but like Pinit. Pinit does that now.
Yeah.
So I'm
you
not
do need to be in the call for that, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
So like this works for calls in group chats.
Yeah, it makes sense. Yeah. I mean, Linky does that all the time too.
Yeah.
So.
You can also switch to, instead of like having the bubble, like just like if you have a PNG of it, you can just switch to PNGs with a mouth.
Yeah, the PNGs. Yeah. Instead of JPEG, it's also PNGs. Right.
Right, because that way it's transparent. Otherwise, it doesn't work.
Right. Correct. I think.
I mean, you can also just put a GIF as well, because Alma does use
a GIF.
GIFs.
Yeah.
So you can have like the mouth moving on the GIF.
If I recall, I think Oni's is a PNG. Well, sometimes you use a PNG. I think most of the time it's a JPEG. So I saw PNG before, so not surprised.
Is this the debut of a PNG VTuber?
Oh, what the hell?
I would have to have someone make me
a PNG.
Yeah, well, a character.
PNG icon.
But yeah, basically that.
A GIF would be a bit too difficult because a GIF is a completely different ball game.
Sure.
GIF is a movement one, while JPEG and PNG are not movement ones. Although one's transparent, the other is just a regular image. I didn't learn this on Photoshop, I swear.
I sure didn't.
Or GIMP. Actually, I learned it on GIMP. What am I saying?
This GIMP is free.
Yeah,
like
Photoshop's not.
Oh, and Photoshop is not.
Or Adobe.
Also, Adobe is like... I mean, Photoshop is Adobe, but like Photoshop is using their cloud system to feed AI, I believe. That's like...
Oh.
And like everyone's saying, that's a bit... Yeah, that's a bad... Just kind of stupid.
They'll say AI is a good thing. It's only good for certain things, but not everything.
Yep. Anyways, let's play Apollo Justice, shall we? How? When did we record the Trials and Tribulations all those years
That
ago?
was, I think the
I'm
last
pretty
time
sure
we
it's
did
been
this...
it's been a decade.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah,
But...
I think it's 2013 that we recorded the last Phoenix Wright game.
Holy shit, that's so long ago.
Oh, don't worry, I didn't forget most of the cases. I remember some cases on top of my head, but most of them I'm like, oh.
Right, there will be a test, NS. I'll test you in every time we meet the character, because we're voicing some of the characters. Speaking of which, where's my notepad?
You should have your notepad on the standby.
Because I did make the thing for
the list.
A list of characters we're gonna voice.
I know which characters I'm gonna be voicing. At least some of them.
Where's
The returning characters
document?
I do remember.
Right. There's not many returning characters in this game, mind you.
No, I know, but at least the returning ones I do remember. The new ones you have to tell me, basically.
Oh my god, that's so huge. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I'm voicing Apollo. That's the only important one right now.
Yep. And I'm voicing whoever is there.
Yes.
I know who it is, though.
Alright. Let me just put the damn marker and we can start. Anyways, welcome to Apollo Justice. This is 10 years in the making. We originally did playthroughs of the original trilogy back when the WiiWare version was the more accessible thing at the time. Jesus Christ, man, that's a version that didn't give you case 5 of the first game. You had to buy it.
You had to buy it separately.
Oh my god. But yeah, we're doing Apollo Justice. Where's my controller? Here we go. Let's start a new game. And just start a new game.
You gotta let me know when to press X on new game.
Just press X.
Oh, alright.
And now here's the issue, because there's always these auto-moving things, so we're not voicing those.
No, I mean...
Also, it's harder to... Oh yeah, this is a big foreshadowing for the future. Also, we also have Fugies now. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, this one not voice something like the ones that doesn't have like the names, just to make it more ominous.
I might have to move the Fugies depending on where the text boxes actually appear. I actually don't know where they appear.
Yeah, that's fine. Cards. We're playing cards.
Car games are motorcycles.
What are the motorcycles? Oh, you got me there, buddy.
You lose. Well, now I know where the water box is, so that's fine. Yeah, that looks good. Ugh!
I'm a little behind. Give me a minute.
That doesn't. It doesn't really matter. We're not voicing these things because of that.
Yeah. when I see the word "you lose," I think game over. Yeah.
Game over. Yeah. Oh my god, that's.
Oh, someone hit him with a bottle. Oh no.
No.
Hi.
Hi. Who is this?
Hello. Who am I calling?
I know who's voicing who's the character here, but it's better if I don't say it. So that's another reason. Because like in the original Ace Attorney, we had like I knew what choice, but that like just tells you what it is, as opposed to just knowing what characters it is. More easy to figure it out.
Yeah, the cops should be
also
here.
Because the auto advance thing, I can't really do anything.
No, in this bit, no, you can't.
Anyways, we finally got control. Also, let's see. I'm pretty sure there's a log in this version of the game.
It's options, I think. Let me see. Checking.
No, it doesn't show up. Maybe it only has it in the other games for some reason. I mean, I know because they introduced that. Because could you do that in the Edgeward games? It's kind of weird if you can't do it in here. Anyways, I'm doing Apollo. Panic. Yeah. Palms sweaty. Can admit I'm nervous. And you're doing this guy.
Yeah. Good morning.
Good morning, farewell. How's it? Good morning, sir.
Your low test, Justice. Wound up tight.
Wound up, sir? No. I'm loose. I'm fine. That's his catchphrase, by the way. Get ready to hear that a lot.
That screeching noise. Such a voice? Supposed to be expected. The first trial and it's a homicide. I guess justice doesn't start small, eh?
Of course it doesn't. Why would it?
Shut up.
I'm fine. Okay, do we get a drink every time when we hear him say I'm fine? Where did I put my bottle? I think I left my bottle. I'll get it in a bit. I got up at 5 a.m. to do my Chords of Steel voice of workout. I'm fine. I'm totally fine. Don't tell me otherwise.
I'm totally fine, sir. That explains it. I did detect a certain rasping quality to your screech. That's how he sounds like that.
I overdid it again.
As you know, your client today is a good friend of mine. I wouldn't want to let him down, if you get my drift.
Uh-huh. Drift got it, sir. I'm all off in that drift. I'm all off in that drift. I don't know what I'm saying.
Apollo, please don't drive a car ever again.
I'm not drifting.
As it happens, I dined with him the night of the murder.
Ah, that means you're the culprit. Got it.
We can't let this case fall through.
Yes, yeah, I'm fine, sir. God damn, he says I'm fine so much. This
yeah,
this
he does. One more thing. Don't say you're fine quite so much. People might take you the wrong way. I'll be prepared. You should have gulped. You should have done the sound of a gulping.
That's what I did! What do you want me to do?
I didn't hear it. That's okay. I'll be preparing our case.
Jesus.
You might want to introduce yourself to the client. Oh, here we go. First this.
Oh, hi, sir. How's it going? It's time for my mandatory introduction as the main character. My name is Apollo Justice. If it isn't clear already, I'm a new attorney. And today is my first trial. Not that I'm worried or anything, which means I'm completely worried and stressed out. The defendant has been accused of murder, because we don't have any other types of cases in these games, except that one time it wasn't, and then it was a murder. But my boss wants to help him out, of course, and so do I. I mean, there's no way he did it. Not him. No way.
Oh, okay, that's the story bit. Okay. I saw the symbol up there. I was like, oh, that's the... Hello!
Hello, Mr. Guy. We totally do not know what this is.
We totally don't know this guy. Nope.
Whoa.
Nope.
Good morning.
Morning. It's all up to you today.
First trial, nervous, meeting him, cardiac arrest. I am dead.
I'm dead.
I think I'm supposed to say something. Help?
So you're...
Fine, I'm fine.
Ah, Mr. Fine, is it?
I
did remember you having an odd name.
says the right person.
Ayo.
Well, we're off for a great start. Are you sure you're okay? I mean, with me? Mr. Gavin, a top-notch defense attorney. And he's your friend, so why?
You'll see.
I'll see. Huh?
You could do it. Be confident.
I'm really sorry this happened to you. I mean... Can I...
It's time. Shall we?
Yes, sir.
He's like...
Okay, need to focus. First trial, here it comes. Justice. I screw up my line. I screw up my line.
You're not even called
That's my
Masayoshi
other catchphrase besides I'm fine. April 20, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Yeah.
Evoke a pain. Oh god, I have to do pain.
Yeah. The court is now in session.
Oh god. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is, fine. I mean ready, Your Honor. Mind going blank. Don't panic. Too late.
Your name was Mr. Justice? And this is
no.
your... No, I'm not Masayoshi after all. Anyway, this is your first trial?
Yeah, yes, Your Honor, but I'm fine, really.
Are you quite sure? Your voice sounds a bit strained. Mr. Gavin? Yes, Your Honor. I was under the impression that you would be heading up this case. That was my intention, yes. However, a defense attorney must always cede to his client's wishes, and my client specifically requested Mr. Justice. Well, of course he wants justice. Oh god. But we entrust this case to this greenhorn. Why? I do not exaggerate when I say that you're the best defense attorney in town, Mr. Gavin.
Okay, so Gavin's got the trial experience, fine. But does he have cords of steel?
Oh god damn it. Then let's begin. The defendant may enter the courtroom.
Also, this game has auto-saving, because you can do that.
Yeah, oh, I saw it, yeah. Okay, I was wondering what that was. That's auto-save. Okay, cool. This is truly an unfortunate... Can I even save manually? I think I can, right?
What?
Can I save manually?
Yeah, you can go to options and you will
Options
see
and then
record, save, and load.
record save. Yeah, okay.
You
okay.
can also adjust other things.
Right.
In the menu. You also have consultation on and on, but that's only for
consultation is only on the other two games, not in this one.
Which I didn't even know that was a thing until now, so you know.
Yeah. This is truly an unfortunate turn of events. I'm sorry you have to meet again under these circumstances. Long time no see, Mr. Wright. Let's put the past behind us, shall we? These days I'm merely Phoenix Wright, piano player.
Ah yes, the best profession.
Mr.
Wright.
Really
How could this happen?
I won't speak of it further then. If the prosecution would be so kind as to explain the charges. Mr. Payne.
To think I saw enter this room a fresh attorney, and now I'll see you with in chain. Actually, you saw him enter this room as a defendant at one point. I don't know why you forgot about that.
Yeah. Ah, Winston Payne. Subtle as ever, I see.
The crime occurred at Butchball Club, a Russian restaurant.
Oh no.
The defendant, Phoenix Wright, took the victim, a customer, and he hit him, wham, on the head, smack, kill him cold.
A customer at the restaurant, you say? And the defendant, what the hell are those eyes? Jeez. Oh god.
I seen shit.
No, because in the other games, his eyes, okay, if that was okay. Here is just like, man, I'm high now.
I'm kind of wondering about something, because like later in the game, in the original game, they used their original sprites for one of the cases, for reasons you will see why.
Okay.
But I don't know what they did in this game. Even though I did play the HD version of the 3DS version.
Right.
I don't remember what happens in that, but whatever.
Oh, okay. And the defendant,
sorry,
you say was... Okay, now you can say it.
The penis for the club, it seems.
Phoenix Wright. A pianist? The way he says it.
Yes,
the
I
way
laughed too! This is the weapon that took the victim's life, a bottle of grape juice. Grape juice is apparently our defendant's drink of choice. Apparently everyone, because no one actually drinks wine in this show.
The court accepts the deadly bottle as evidence. Grape juice bottle used as the murder weapon.
Yeah, fancy animation. For the thing.
Yeah, it does, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bears the defendant Mr. Wright's prints, okay? Something to note, Justice. All evidence is found on the court record. Make a practice of checking it frequently.
Court record, right. I've heard of that. Still horrible,
You
but...
saw one to look at the evidence so far.
I mean, we might as well check everything. We have our
we have a
attorney
picture.
badge. What
Yeah.
a glorious this is.
Yeah. It looks pretty cool though. Oh, he has a, I noticed something. He has a nail on the back. What?
That's how you attach the thing.
It's the attached. Yeah, it's the pin. I get it.
Right.
Autopsy report. The time of death was around 2 a.m. April 17th. Death caused by single blow to the forehead. The crime. This is he's dead here. Yeah, with the bottle on
that man is dead, and then we have the bottle, which we can kind of
with some cards and some poker chips.
Bottle.
Okay. The bottle. Let me have a look at it first.
Oh, it's completely empty. Remember that.
Yep, it's definitely grape juice. Yep.
And we can also switch to profiles.
Yeah. Christopher Gavin, Boston Gavin Law Officers, first-rate defense attorney, my trusted mentor. That's what Paul is saying. Pianist at Porchmont Club, formerly an ace defense attorney of some renown. Of some renown? Excuse me? Shady Smith, that's the victim. Only recently back in country. He lacks a sir presence.
Oh my god.
Wow, the insults never stop. They never stop, don't they? Confident ability to handle this.
Anyways.
I just use R1. Go for it.
Right. Just use the button. Sounds like it's time to end on action.
So, the victim was a customer at this restaurant.
Yep.
But just who was this Shady Smith fellow?
Right.
Shady Smith. Yeah.
We believe he was a traveler, Your Honor.
It says inland for a reason, so. A traveler?
According to this passport, he has been out of the country for a number of years. He had only returned to this country recently, though his place of residence is unclear.
He has multiple residences.
I live where I live. Don't
exactly.
bug me.
And he had some sort of connection with the defendant?
That too is unclear at the present, Your Honor. We believe they first met at Bosch Bowl Club on the night of the crime.
It's kind of difficult to say borscht, I know.
Bosch?
Borscht. Yeah, you got it. It's Russian. You got it. If they had only just met, then why murder? Perhaps the victim slighted the defendant's piano playing?
How dare you criticize my piano playing? Proceeds to knock him with the
Exactly. Proceeds to take him out.
That doesn't appear to have been the case. No, the motive had nothing to do with the defendant's lack of playing skills. At least not piano playing. I'll let this photo explain what I mean.
That's the photo we saw already. Yeah.
Right. As we can see, a game of poker was in progress at the scene of crime.
Wait a second.
I don't know, I'm ready.
Wait a minute. Isn't poker gambling? That's a crime in and of itself.
Is it? Indeed, the appears our defendant has fallen to become the basest sort of criminal.
Is it true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim? Yet it was only that, a game, in the pure sense. A competition, Your Honor.
If you will. A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, silent clash of passions. Only the cards, their backs reddened in blue flame, know its final outcome. Come again?
I will. The cards on the table had a blue backs on your
right,
Honor.
because most of them are red and not blue. That's true.
I believe the defense was waxing poetic attempt to mystify those present. And impress the women.
That will be our first order of business here, then.
To impress the woman?
Oh god! No, Payne, no! Shut up! To find out more about this fatal game of cards. Yu-Gi-Oh? No, not that one! Very well, defendant. You will testify to the court about the poker competition held the night of the crime. My pleasure.
This is it. My first try. Here goes nothing.
Proceeds to fall.
I am gonna fail dreadfully.
I'm a pianist by trade, yet I can hardly play at all.
That sounds like a contradiction. Objection!
Yeah, exactly. My real job's take on interested customers over at the poker table. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. The rules are simple. We play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. That's all it is. A game. And our customers are happy.
Alright.
A pianist who can't play piano?
Actually, before I do anything, I need to check the audio balance because I forgot to do that.
Right.
Hold on a second. Can you speak up
I love
a
how
bit?
Payne he still does the hand gesture. He still does that. You have no hair there, Payne! Stop it!
Okay,
I swear to God, I have some hair here! Shut up!
Alright, that sounds fine.
Yeah.
Alright.
Better than the defense attorney? Yeah.
Better than the defense attorney who can't defend!
Oh.
The burn!
Very well. The burn. The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Right, Your Honor. My first cross-examination. Don't blow it. Are you alright?
Are you alright?
You're sweating bullets.
I'm Christoph. Shut up. Who's Christoph at this point?
Bullets where?
It's a figure of speech, Justice. Voice sounds strained and raspy too.
I'm sorry, my brain actually does feel strange. And raspy, sir. Because my brain just shut up for a second.
Yeah, you've watched me perform cross-examinations many times.
You played a game of Ace Attorney before, have you?
Yeah, haven't you? Exactly. Though you've never done one yourself, have you? Care for a refresher?
What do I do? Should I ask Gavin for a refresher on our cross-examination?
Basically, this is just a way of saying, do you want to remember how to cross-examine?
Yeah, we can just say no and skip it if you want.
Yeah, let's skip. I already know how to do this.
Right.
Honestly.
No need for help here, sir. I think I got this one covered. I think you better
do more than that. I'm Christoph, stop!
Sorry, that happens a lot.
Yeah, I think you better do more than think. You know it, or you do not.
I'm fine. The cordial still are ready for battle, am I though?
Am I?
My weapons are press and present.
Find any inconsistencies, any lies in the testimony, reveal them to the court. That is cross-examination. Learn it, know it, do it. The 3 words that you should know about this.
Consistency, lies, Phoenix right. Zeph, Phoenix White will never lie. It's up to me to prove it.
The defense may begin the cross-examination.
Alright,
I'm assuming... Do I have to present something? I have a feeling that's what it is.
I'm leaving whatever we're doing to you, unless we
Let's
need
see. I'm a
force.
Phoenix by trade.
Hold on. Before we start, calm down. Let me save the game, just in case.
Yeah, I'm gonna save the game too, actually.
Because,
God knows if we're gonna screw up a lot.
Well, you are gonna screw up a lot. Anyways.
Yeah. I am a penis by trade. You can press if you want to. I don't think you need to press. Here, let me
No,
see.
you don't know. I'm leaving the decision to you.
Alright, my real job's take on interested customers over at the Poker Table. But your real job is what? Are you the guy who deals? Are you the dealer?
Alright.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Hmm?
Let's see. The room where we plan the competition, there are the club's main attractions. Oh, the poker game? That sounds about right. Play a game of poker using 2 decks of cards. 2 decks? Hold on. Don't you need just 1 deck?
Oh, do you want to press that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's hold this.
2 decks of cards?
A simple measure to prevent cheating. Ah, okay. Oh, that's one way to do it, yeah. If you alternate 2 decks, no one can slip in cards. There's something else I noticed. In addition to the cards on the table, there are some lying scattered on the floor. Oh yeah! Precisely. Cards on the table, cards upon the floor, each one forming a complete deck. A card scene painted blue by a sad sweep of cards. It's poetic, really. Incidentally, we used 2 types of cards at the club. One deck of cards was red, the other blue. Yeah, I was wondering if there was a red one. Okay, there you go.
One fun in the crime scene seemed to be the blue, though.
Yeah. As I recall, in poker you have made... Yeah, let me say this again. My god. As I recall, in poker you make 5-card hands. Yeah, that's how poker works. I can see how it would be easy to cheat.
It's interesting something that I just mentioned, that I don't know if you did pay attention. But we'll figure that out. Or you'll figure that out as we go.
Yeah. Yes, a game of hands. Hands, huh?
Hands, slappy fast.
That's all it is, a game, and our customers are happy. Is it only a game?
Do you want to press this one?
Sure. He says that's all there is, a game. So
you claim you weren't gambling?
That's right. It was simply a game.
You didn't bet any money, not even a little?
I saw poker chips. That's technically money. So, the only thing at stake in our game was pride itself.
What are you, Vegeta? I'll stake my pride on this! Damn it, caught in fire!
Oh, well put, Mr. Right. I've got a mind to play a hand of poker myself. The stakes, your fate.
Oh god. Can we get back to the trial now? I can imagine Mr. Wright lying in a testimony.
Is it a little early to be jumping to conclusions? Yeah, it is too early. This is your first cross-examination. Take it slow. If you need more information, don't forget to press.
Right, I mean,
we already did that.
I mean, we need to press more things, because otherwise we don't advance. Right, I got it. I'm fine. Time to listen to that testimony again. Alright. What else?
Let's see. My real job's taking interest in... Yeah, I'm wondering what his real job is. I'm thinking to myself, is he a dealer? Is he something else? I'm gonna press this one. The real job. What's his real job, basically?
You can hardly play?
No, they pay you just to play poker. That's the second one. It's not the first one.
Oh, it's the first... Okay.
Second one. Yeah, just skip that. Skip that.
I can't skip until we...
You can. Go to options, gameplay,
I'm not gonna skip the thing. Hold on.
Yeah, no, but yeah, you can technically skip it. That's why I would do that.
Because if I do that, I then have to... I might skip
I get it.
And there's no log in this one. Oh no, there is. Here it is. History.
Yep.
Square button. Okay, interesting. I'm gonna put that on skip just in case I fuck up. Since you're the one making the decisions after all. Let's see. Where's this? In gameplay?
Gameplay, yeah. Gameplay, text skip. On.
I don't recommend you having this on, though.
Oh, but I don't mind.
So, like, before we press anything, you should tell me the number of the statement, so it's easier for me to tell.
It's the second statement that I pressed. My real job is to entertain the people,
They pay you just to play poker?
That would seem to be the case. I am a professional, after all.
I do detect pride in that statement. It's just hard for an honest, hard-working member of society like me to imagine.
Ah, fuck you, asshole.
Yes.
Yes. Your
Sorry.
imagination was always a bit limited, Winston.
What?
I played poker for 7 years in that little room, and I've never lost once.
What?
You see why the customers come now? Defeat the undefeated poker champion. It's quite a draw. That is, I'm quite a draw.
Ta-ta-ta.
God damn it.
Wait, you never lost once? Not even one time?
As I said, I'm a professional.
He's played poker for 7 years and not lost once? Is that even possible?
Technically speaking, yes, it is. The competition. I swear to God, I think we have to present something here. Let me have a look at this again. Crime photo. That bottle. Where you play the competition, there are the cosmetic trash businesses that was water. I'm actually wondering about this. Hold on.
What?
No, because I have a feeling that we have to present something.
I'm not too sure about that.
No, well, me neither.
I mean, if you were, like, what are you thinking?
Let's see. The room where we play and the competition in there are the club's main attractions. Now I'm wondering what the club's main attraction is. Is it the piano and just
No.
gambling?
They stated, and I quote, they literally stated that his real job is to take interest customer over a poker table. His real job
the poker table.
His real job is actually just playing poker.
Playing poker, yeah.
Right.
Piano is just it's just like
it's just a side gig.
Like, it's just a side gig. Yeah. What? Wow, this is a bit tricky.
That's probably because you have to press the statement, the third one.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. I guess we should press the third statement. The room where we play and the competition and there are the club's main attractions. Let's press that one.
The room is in the crime scene photo is an attraction.
It has quite a history, actually. The Borscht Ball Club used to be a gathering spot for black market types back in the day. Oh, no!
Black market?
All in the past. Things like the black market are only on the silver screen nowadays. Suffice it to say that there were a lot of deals being made under the table. Right there in that room. A smoky room, gambling hoods. You know, just looking at this picture makes me feel bad. The bosses gather around the table, cutting deals, safe from the eyes of the law. Meanwhile, a goon keeps watch through the small window. I can practically picture it now. Looks like
that window does look like it would be good keeping to look at, but little else.
The room had a few other tricks to it, though it was common knowledge to all regulars. At any rate, they contemplate poker in a room steeped in history. Despite the dark past, it was all just good, clean fun. Oh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, the events for you. Okay, I was kind of wondering if you needed to press the first
the third statement. Okay, cool.
No, I think you have to. I think you also had to press the second statement as well.
Yeah, first statement you don't have.
I wasn't sure if you also had to press all of the statements because sometimes that's the case.
Yeah, first apparently wasn't needed.
Yeah, but because you didn't press it, I technically did press all of them. Anyways,
this competition you're talking about, I believe the court understands the nature of the game sufficiently.
That's right. It was a simple game after all.
Are you sure?
Huh?
People are not murdered over simple games, Mr. Justice. Defendant, you were in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. Actually, this soundtrack was also in the original trilogy.
Yes.
The Omen theme, as we call it. Anyway, yet you claim no connection to the crime. Now that's strange. What's strange? I was testifying about the competition that night. Asking me about the crime at this point is against the rules, Your Honor. Of course, I expected to hear a cry of objection from the defense.
I completely let that one slip by.
Don't despair yet, Justice.
Sir?
Right. There's something I'd like make clear, namely, your connection to the case at hand, and I'd like to hear it from you. Sure, why not? Very well, the defendant will amend his testimony.
Just one little press. Got myself a whole new testimony.
I mean, that's how pressing works, Justice.
So, you said it in a sixth statement.
Yeah, I plead silence regarding the murder, but I will say I never touched the murder weapon.
Okay, here...
I think, here we gotta present now. Yeah, it's the deadly bottle, isn't it?
Right, as it says right there, bears Mr.
The
Right
defendant,
prints.
Mr. Rice's prints.
Now
present.
And we got our first objection. Got a trophy for that.
Opening objection. I love that.
So you say you didn't touch the murder weapon, this grape juice bottle? Right? Yeah, that's my name.
So I said. Something the matter, Mr. Justice? Hey.
Look at my fabulous hair! Too
Oh,
bad
shut up.
on
Those are implants. Go ahead.
Too bad our new defense attorney never learned how to play dumb.
Also, those are implants, Payne. Just admit it. What's this, Mr. Payne?
I examined the bottle in question, you see, and it was covered with the defender's fingerprints. All of them!
Oh.
Objection!
No need to shout, Mr. Justice. I can hear you just fine. Excess yelling can damage the judge's ears and our case.
But what about my cords of steel? Anyway, that's so strange about the fingerprints on the bottle in the restaurant.
Well, that's true. The prints alone don't prove he did it. Oh, god damn it. Damn it.
Objection! Hey, objection, I must badger! Oh, they wouldn't prove a thing if they were normal fingerprints. Huh? But the fingerprints on the murder weapon were upside down.
Upside down? What does that mean?
It means he was holding the bottle inverted, and there can only be one reason for that. To smack someone in the head, of course. Yes, only one reason at all, nothing else, to brain someone with the bottle. Ah!
His face, God!
Mr. Gavin, I think things just took a turn for the worse. Oh?
Oh? I see no problem, Justice.
Huh?
Why does he keep smiling? That's one thing that's bothering me. The only thing that matters is the truth. There's a good reason for everything. You'll see.
Well, I'll see.
Can you explain your fingerprints on this bottle to the court? I stand by my plea of silence regarding the murder. For now.
Because...
Not very cooperative, are you? This could hurt your case.
I'm sure he's uncorrupted because he's hiding something. There must be some reason. And that's Christopher's objection.
Your Honor, you seem to have forgotten something. What might that be, Mr. Gavin? On the night of the crime, who was it who reported the murder to the police? Reported?
Well, that was the defendant, Mr. Wright, but still that...
Really?
Yes, well, according to the case file, the number that was reported near the scene by call from the defendant's cell phone. Near the scene? Let's take a look at the diagram of the murder scene, shall we?
Ah, the map. Here we go. The floor plans.
The victim was murdered in a small room in the basement 2 floor down the ground level. Of course, cell phones can't get reception so far down. The defendant used the stairs in the hallway to go above ground. The call came from the first floor of the restaurant.
I see. And this is the phone that made the call. That's his cell phone.
Oh my god, it's now in 3D!
The defendant could have just fled the scene of the crime, if he so chose. Yet, he fulfilled his duty as a citizen and reported it to the authorities. And you claim he's being uncooperative?
Nice save, Mr. Gavin. Better not waste this.
I think the prosecution has toyed with our client enough for the time being.
Toyed? I assure you, no one is more serious about...
What was it you said? The defendant was in the room the very moment that the crime occurred. How can you possibly know this? That's a good question. Oh, indeed. The answer is simple, Your Honor. The prosecution has a decisive witness.
You're good as you say you are. So someone else was in the room the night of the crime. That must mean they witnessed the crime.
Everything up till now has been a warm-up, Justice. Are you ready? You ready? Very well, the prosecution may call his first witness to the stand. Do I have to voice this person too?
Yes.
Oh, here we. Okay, I have an idea for this.
Let me just double check that. Why is the font so big? Yeah, you're doing her.
Oh, okay, thank you.
The witness will state your name and profession.
Oh, hold on just a moment. Where's the witness? Fuck God, I see what he meant by that, yeah.
I surmise that she has been frightened by the defense demonic looking horns. So I use a little hair gel. Relax, people.
Have no fear. If any horns point in your direction, this court will cut them off. You are sure? I swear to my gavel. Please, come out.
Isn't violence against hair a crime, Your Honor?
Well, if you're sure it is okay.
Get up.
Right, I got up.
Oh, wait. She's supposed to be Russian.
Yes.
Hold on. No, the prosecution. Wait a minute. Prosecution care to explain the witness paraphernalia.
Yes. She is a professional, Your Honor. Those are merely the tools of her trade.
And that would be...
My name is Olga Orley. I'm employed as a waitress in Borsball Club restaurant.
Then, why the camera?
Of course, it is my pride to serve borscht that is naming restaurant. But I also perform, how it is said, other service.
I take it one of these other services is taking the customers' pictures?
Da. Like, for example, this one.
Ton ton ton.
That's the defendant.
Indeed, on the night of the murder.
Man in white hat is one who has gone kaput.
Indeed, that is the victim. Yeah, she's Russian, so I was doing a little Russian accent there. Order! This is quite a piece of evidence to casually drop into our laps.
In the same way as I drop cold bowls of borscht on laps of customers. Casually.
Then the court will casually accept this. Oh my God. Please. The defendant, Mr. Smith, at the Borsball Club. Alright.
Now, witness, where were you at the time of the murder?
I was in Rome. The hideout.
Oh my God. They removed the I for a Y. What?
The hideout, we call it.
Excuse me, the hideout with a Y specifically? I don't know, is anyone gonna phonetically know the difference?
Yeah,
they
I
were
know,
pronounced
right?
the same way.
It is home where famous gangster Bad Guy was arrested.
Oh my
Is
God,
home
that's
where
so on
murder-
the nose, bad guy.
Yeah.
It is home where murder took place.
I was gonna make a joke. Oh no! Next time you're gonna say that this man was a dead man. Now that'd be very silly.
Your look of utter surprise.
Foreshadowing a different game. Anyways,
It is lovely. I will post my courtroom door later for you. Ta-da! Photos will be numbered and you will write which one you want copy of.
so there were 3 people in the room at the time of the crime. There's Shady Smith, because of course that's his name, and Mr. Wright and Olga O'Reilly. Or witness.
Orly.
No, that is supposed to be pronounced O'Reilly.
It's me, O'Reilly?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's her name. O'Reilly.
Yeah, okay. Oh, really?
Because that's the pawn, O'Reilly.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And if
Mr.
Mr. Wright isn't the killer, that means...
Very well, witness. You will testify to the court about that night's events.
Da!
Da!
Da is yes. Da is yes, I think.
That night, the customer asked me to deal cards for game. It was cold, but the players played with hats on. Da. The victim, he plays all time with his hand on locket at his neck. Then last hand is done, but something terrible has happened. Da. The man flew at the victim and is strangling him to death.
Strangling him. Incidentally, who won the game?
Get to that. Isn't it obvious? The winner was the victim, Mrs. Smith. That's ridiculous. Because Mr. Wright can't lose.
Justice, maybe you can come up with a more legitimate objection?
Objection! I always win! But he hadn't lost in 7 years. Take it from me, kid. It happens. I didn't lose a case in my first 7 years at prosecution either. Incidentally, I have some evidence that when I lost my case.
Oh, yeah, this. Okay, here we go.
There's a poker chips in the lane the very moment of the crime. The hand chips on this side belong to the defendant, Mr. Wright. Those on the far side belong to the victim, Mr. Smith.
Chips, you say?
Ah,
God.
I mean, yes! Imagine that poker is war, and your hand is your army, and the ships are the spoils.
I know that. After all, in my youth, I was known as the poker hand of courtroom number 3.
I think he means poker face.
No, not the song. Shut up, you.
Not saying that.
Looking at this picture, it does seem that most of the chips are on the victim's side of the table. Alright. Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness.
Alright.
Oh, let me save the game at least.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me just...
Please save the game.
It's not that I mean, I might screw up a couple times, but that's okay. Cross-examining. Oh, it does say cross-examining, Olga. Oh, that's lovely. Anyway, that night customer asked me to deal cards for game.
Right.
Oh, score, but players played with hats on. Duh. He plays with his hand on lock it. Oh, hold on a minute. Let me check something.
What do you want to check?
She says that the victim had a locket on.
Right.
I don't see a locket on him. Wait, let me see.
No.
Oh, the Olga photo, yeah, in the murder scene, he doesn't have the locket anymore.
Yeah.
Hmm.
What do you want to
I'm
do?
just I don't want to present just yet. I want to press first.
All right.
The victim, he plays the whole time with his hand on locket at his neck.
His locket?
I believe it was good luck charm, da. He gripped it many times as he played that night.
Yes, he must have felt as though it might carry him to the moon and the stars. Though if it were small enough to fit around his neck, it wouldn't have much lift.
The defense would like clarification this locket we're talking about. I mean, a pendant with a picture in it, right? Not a rocket.
Of course, I knew that. It was probably a pendant shaped like a rocket. That's why she called it that.
No, a locket's a locket. Hold on, let me read that.
It's a locket's a locket. Doesn't matter what shape it is. It's considered bad form to poke fun at the hard of hearing in our society.
Hard of hearing or hard of understanding?
Oh God.
So what happened next?
Okay, now it continues. Alright. Last hand done. Something terrible has happened. That man flew a victim and is strangling him. I don't remember them mentioning strangling.
You want to see the autopsy report?
Yeah, it says death caused by single blow to forehead.
Right. That's a contradiction then.
Yeah, it's present, right?
Right.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, really? See, Anas, I was right.
Well,
Strangle,
I
you say that's odd.
Da, normal customers only choke on borscht.
On food? God.
No, I mean this report shows that the victim died of a blow to the head.
Ah!
Miss, oh really? Really now? Did you witness the crime? She's a professional lobster
She juggles
grabber.
all of them. No, she didn't juggle. Looking at the picture, it doesn't seem like he was hit. He's still wearing his hat and everything.
Oh my god. Yes, it is in fact that he was hit, Your Honor.
Because when you get hit by a bottle, your head's supposed to go forward, not backwards. Basically.
That's a nice catch there, actually.
Yeah, because if your head is already leaned forward, bam, his head should go down, not backwards.
Here's
So
the
my
photo-
assumption,
yeah, okay.
my
go on.
assumption is that he was moved a little bit to make it look like he's dead, like with his head all the way back.
All right, so you think that the crime scene was moved slightly?
Was moved, yeah.
That's a nice thought. Okay. Anyways, here's the photo we took of the victim with his head off during your investigation.
Well, that's quite shocking, isn't it? This head certainly was hit. Yep. He's ag now.
But I have seen it happen. The defendant, he longer victim his neck.
Oh, really? Oh, really? I think we've caught you on your own lie this time.
Justice? I admire your enthusiasm, but perhaps you should take this through once more.
What do you mean? I found a contradiction.
There's one thing in her testimony that troubles me. Very well. Instead, we should continue the cross-examination.
Such a thing as thinking too much. This horse is dead. Let's stop beating it.
There's such a thing as thinking aloud too much, too.
Alright.
Okay, then I also is cool. Something terrible, but something terrible happened at the defender strangle bit. Okay, so this only did that. Okay, the last hat is done. Something terrible has happened. Last hand is done. We don't have cards yet on the thing so far. The fourth, this fourth statement is bugging me a little bit. She says the last hand is done, but something terrible has happened.
Well, the something terrible is the strangle part, and then the...
Yes, the strangling part, yeah. Hold on. Hold. I swear you have to press probably one of the statements.
Yeah, you have to press something, which I don't know what it is at the top of my head.
But the last one can't be it. We already... Oh, here we go. Okay, after... No, she switched the fifth statement. After the defender tried to struggle victory, hit him with bottle. Yeah, okay.
Topsy doesn't say anything about Mark's strangle, though.
No.
But, I don't think that's the thing we have to present.
No, let's
definitely have to press something.
Yeah, he plays with all time with his hand on lock at his neck. The last hand is... I think the fourth statement, I would press this, because she says last hand is done, something terrible has happened. I know it's a strangling, but I want to make sure if she still says that.
Alright, let's press it then.
I have a feeling...
Something terrible?
The defense were afraid for needless shouting.
Sorry. Need to seriously consider my vocal training thing.
Paulo, stop it.
Now, Mr. Real, can you tell us what happened?
Oh, I was so frightened. I trembled with fear.
Right, that didn't result in nothing.
That didn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at least I tried. Okay. He plays the whole time with his hand locking his neck. It was cool. Both players play with hats on. Yeah, that's correct. Then that customer asked me to deal cards. Wait, she was the dealer?
Yeah.
Do
you want to press that one?
Yeah, I want to press the first save, but that customer asked for me to deal cards for game. Yes.
You are dealing cards. Do you do this often?
I'm doing this. I'm doing this. If customer wishes it, I serve anything. Borscht, cards, more borscht. It is my work. It's good to hear a place that hasn't forgotten the meaning of service. Welcome you to Borscht Bowl Club, where borscht is as warm as the waitresses.
Thank you for not handing out flyers during the cross-examination. Alright, that also didn't give us anything.
No, I know. Play with hats on. Both players wore wood hats, yeah, that is true. Let's put this. The third statement is bothering me, because when he's dead, he doesn't have to lock it anymore. That's what's bothering me a little bit.
You want present on that statement?
Let me save the game at least.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because the first picture shows that he has no locket anymore. He had to lock it in the second picture. That's true.
The second picture is before.
It's before.
Right.
After that, he has no locket on his neck on the first picture. Let's show off again. Yeah, he has no locket on his neck. He's already dead with his hat on. No locket on his neck. I could barely see anything there. I'm assuming the locket was bedded or something.
You know, before we do that, let's try pressing the second statement.
Okay. It was cold, but let's play with hats on. Yeah. Okay, got it. Let's hold it.
It's already April. How could it be cold?
For Sport Club, we have pride on authentic rusty Russian restaurantine. Outside it is city spring, but inside it is always as cold as Mother Russia.
No way, I'm going there.
Don't. Or Siberia, as a matter of fact. Don't go there too.
When it comes to hot borscht, cold is best seasoning, da?
Okay, that didn't.
Okay,
Okay, let's go for that part then. Present.
The fifth time he plays the whole time with his hand. Unlock it at his neck. Here's the thing. The first picture again, he has no locket.
Right. So you want to present that?
Let me save the game.
I mean, you don't need
What?
to save it. The last statement didn't do anything.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Alright, why is this present here?
Crime photo 1.
Alright. That's
1,
not
2,
correct.
3. I'm gonna see it anyway. Essentially fault.
But there's nothing faulty.
Unfortunately, I will have to penalize you, Mr. Justice. Don't run around track. Yeah. Okay, so it's not. Well, at least I give it a go. Let's see.
I know, well, just because, reasons.
Yeah, why not? Let me back. Edit. Takes a while to load. There we go. Let me see. As the defendant tried to strangle Victim, he hit him with bottle. The strangling, there was no strangling. Huh.
Maybe you should press that because the statement is different.
Yeah, I think, because the statement changed a little bit. She says now, try to strangle Victim, he hit him with bottle. Let's press this.
You didn't say anything about hitting before.
Sorry, I must be forgetting this. Witness, you will take great care with your testimony. Oh, sorry, Your Honor.
And that clears up the description of the autopsy report, I believe. The defendant made a strangled this victim and then changed his mind. She was a simple bludger, it means to do the job. Yes, it sums up nicely. So we strangled him, then hit him. Something fishy about all this.
Go ahead. I believe you know what it is you need to do.
Right, sir. Leave it to me. Okay, so we do need to present something there.
In that statement, at least, yeah. There were only 3 people in the room at the time of the murder. Okay.
The victim is Shetty Smith, Mr. Wright, and... Mr. Wright isn't the killer. Got to know.
Yeah, she might have done it, yeah. Let me go back there. After fan tried to strangle Vo, he hit him with bottle. Okay, let me have a look at that. Chip's photo. After defendant tried to strangle victim, he hit him with bottle. The second... Is it the second crime? Because there's no strangling. What's the one I'm looking for? His neck is completely fine. There's no strangling. There's no signs of strangling.
That would be the first one.
The first one?
Crime photo 1.
Okay. So there was the first crime photo, but I was on the wrong statement.
Yeah, it doesn't show any signs of strangling. Or maybe or crime photo 2, actually. Both of them might do. What do you want to do?
So I was taking the second photo. I mean, let me see. She says, tried to strangle Voter, he hit him with bottle. I think it's supposed to show the second one. Because the second one shows the place where Wright is supposed to hit him. It's on the head. But do you see strangling? Like, any signs? No.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. This shows the neck pretty promptly.
So, it's present crime photo 2 on the 5th statement.
Alright. Nope.
Is it? It is?
No, it isn't.
Okay. Well, thank God I stopped. Yeah, let me see the first photo again. But then there's the Chips photo. Hey, hang on. No, Chips photo might be for later, actually. Let's see. You gonna load the save file?
I did load.
Okay. Alright, 5th statement. I guess we could try the first photo. Don't know if it does anything.
I mean, it probably does the same thing, really.
Alright.
It's practically the same photo. But I get... We might try the first photo, actually. Just to do that.
Yes.
I actually don't remember... Yeah, no, it isn't.
It isn't. Okay. Let me see. It's by the defendant. Oh, hold on.
What?
Hold on. Oh, his phone has a tape on the back? Wright's cell phone has a tape on the back.
Alright.
I was just checking the phone. It has a tape on the back. So his phone was used probably to hear the conversation. It was probably put it under the table. Upside down. Hit them with
Unless it's to show the autopsy again, but I kinda doubt it.
Because when she says hit him with bottle, it's just one hit. Let's Chip's photo doesn't do anything, I believe. At least not yet. Cerebral... Maybe it's because of that. There we go. Because we can read the autopsy report in these games. Cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from blunt trauma to forehead.
Right.
Okay. Between 1:45 a.m. and 2:15 a.m., but that's the estimated time of death. Alright.
My brain is actually farting right now. I actually don't remember it.
It's probably the bottle or... Because the chip's photo might be for later. It's probably not now.
This bottle was used as a murder weapon.
Yeah. The other bottle's the murder weapon with these prints.
Here's the thing, I don't think that makes sense. And I tried to strangle him. We have to prove that he didn't get strangled. The only thing I can think of is the autopsy report.
Yeah, because the autopsy report says cerebral hemorrhaging resulting from blunt trauma to forehead. Doesn't mention the strangling bit. Try to present the autopsy report.
Right.
See if that's the one.
Nope, that's not correct.
Okay. I swear it's the bottle, but I might be wrong about this. Actually, let me try that. Okay. I saved on the 5th segment, so I can actually redo this.
So it's not the bottle.
Well, I saved before showing it. I haven't shown it yet.
Okay. You can
try
it. You can try it if you
want. No. Okay. Nope, not the bottle.
So the only thing that we haven't presented...
The phone. The phone.
Why would it be the phone?
Let me see. Okay, let me just remember something here real quick. Okay, he has tape on the back of his phone.
Right.
That means it was glued. It was probably glued on the bottom of the table. So that's for recording conversation.
Oh.
We haven't checked Chip's photo, Olga's photo. There's the bottle on the Chip's photo.
You want to present that one?
I'm thinking, yep. Try Chip's photo.
Alright. Nope.
No.
Maybe we are in the wrong statement.
Yeah. Let me go back.
Because at this point, I feel like we presented mostly everything that would contradict.
Yeah, probably. He plays all the time with his hand, lock it is. That was. Last hand is done. Something terrible has happened.
Hand on. Oh, you know what? I think we're supposed to present the second picture there.
Because he doesn't have it.
The crime photo number 2.
Try that.
Yeah, that's the correct one.
Gotcha. Thank you. Yeah, we were on the right track, but we were on the wrong statement.
Yeah, well...
Okay, so we were correct.
Here's
on
the
that.
thing, we did present the photo number 1, which also shows that he doesn't have the necklace. So, you know...
It was one of the two works, I guess.
Yeah, I wish that both of them work, because they show the same thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. You know, there was one curious part in her testimony, just like Mr. Gavin said. But what does it mean?
Mr. Justice, would you care to explain what it is you're thinking so intensely about?
Recall the testimony, Your Honor. The victim played with his hand locket in his neck. I believe she said, "I hope you weren't about to raise an objection on Victor's grammar."
Oh, God.
No, but look at this photograph. That's a song. You see the locket on the victim's neck. Well done, Justice.
Well done, Justice. I'm impressed.
I forgot that
Yeah,
I'm not Christopher.
I knew you'd be able to handle this.
But what does it mean?
If we are to believe this witness's testimony as is, then the locket disappeared following the victim's death.
Locket don't just disappear, Your Honor.
It's quite simple when you think about it. If the locket is gone, someone must have taken it off. No?
Taking it off? Wait, you don't mean...
The defendant wasn't strangling the victim at all. He was taking off his locket. Wouldn't that explain it?
Well, fudge. Thank you for proving our case the upside way.
The defendant, what do you have to say to this? Say, yes, I just noticed this, but You have something hanging around your neck, don't you? Oh God, we didn't pay attention to that detail.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, you mean this?
Oh, but
Yes,
God.
it's a locket with a photograph inside. A photo of my daughter.
Tan tan ta! Come again? Oh, I will.
Mr. Ray, you have a daughter?
We confirmed it at a crime scene of the arrest. The picture of the locket is indeed Mr. Wright's daughter. So Mr. Wright has a locket. Don't I buy that? It's just coincidence.
Good point. Well now, if the results of this poker game led to the murder, perhaps we should hear a bit more about the outcome of the game?
Or the testimony won't really be necessary. It's clear the defendant lost badly.
Miss O'Reilly,
So really?
you would testify. Yeah, you would testify to the court about the game played between the victim and the defendant. Da!
Ah!
They'll say da all the damn time. Stop speaking Russian. Serious competition. The game began with 3,500 pointed chips for each man.
Alright.
Those chips come in two sizes, small and large. That's how it
Right.
works, yes. The one who was winning, it was victim. For last hand, the defendant played with all chips on table and lose. That's calling all in. The moment loss was decided, the defendant grabs bottle from table and whack. Whack. Indeed, looking at this picture, it does seem to be a one-sided game.
As the court knows, the burqa was the defendant's life. Favor must have been a bitter pill to swallow.
How many times have I heard these words? I done it in a fit of anger, your honor, and now I regret what I done. Come a tale, but true.
He thinks the judge watches too many old court movies. So Wright said he hasn't lost in 7 years, so this testimony must be wrong.
Contradiction, you say?
Contradiction in this video game?
500 chairs, let's see. Upstairs coming two sides, small, large. The one who's winning does the victim. And play chips on table and lose. The one who lost the defendant got from table and... Let me save the game here. Okay. So she says that she grabbed bottle and on the picture where the chips are, the bottle is still there.
Sorry,
right?
what was that?
The picture with the chips, the bottle is still there.
Yeah.
So now I'm wondering, was this before it happened or after?
It's after.
Is it after? Okay, thank you.
I think it says right there. The defendant, when the crime took place.
Yeah, when the crime took place, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The one who was winning, that was victim. Shall we press the third statement? The one says the one who was winning,
I accidentally pressed the wrong button. Hold on a second.
That's fine. The one who was winning,
It's a good thing I can just reload this so it doesn't affect too much. Hold on.
It's the third statement. Press. I'll wait for you.
Alright. The one who was winning was
With
the victim.
was victim. Hold it.
Okay. You're telling me that Mr. Wright undefeated for 7 whole years was losing?
It must have been most unlucky day for him. I'm glad I did not take out the picture of him. It would break camera, certainly. The chips, they went always to victims side the table.
So what she's saying is that
It was one-sided.
if we look at the ship picture here, the ship photos, that means that the victim had more points. Why?
More points, yeah.
Right,
You can see the chips.
Right.
You can look.
But
Also, we had a full house, or is
they
it
both
me?
have full house.
No,
No, it's not
one
full
has.
house. It's
Royal Flush.
yeah, I don't know. I forgot
It's
all
probably
the sevens working in poker, but
Yeah, the sevens and the aces. Yeah, that's right. That's another thing.
so Shady has 9 black pieces and 2 red pieces, while Wright has 4 red pieces and 1 black
And
piece.
one big, yeah.
We just don't know the value of the pieces.
That's correct. Yes.
All right.
The small and big ones. Yeah, we don't
Continue.
know So you're telling us it was a one-side game? Okay. One-sided, and there we go. Now we continue. All right.
So, in
Fair.
order to figure out what the pieces are worth, we probably should go to back to the first statement, where she outright says how much the pieces are in
yeah,
total.
we can press this. That's right. So we can know the points into chips, right?
Right.
All right, let's press.
Are
Let's see.
those unusual starting points were any special rules used?
No, not special. Usual game, usual rules. If each may begin with 3,500 points, then the total would be exactly 7,000 points.
Right. Please, this isn't calculus. It's not even log division.
Oh, Kristoff's like, oh.
Okay, we should press the second statement as well, as it falls up.
The small and large, yeah.
Are the ships in this photo all the ships that were used?
Duh, of course. Not these fishy with these chips. Oh, here we go.
This is the one I incidentally pressed before. Press harder because, of course.
Yeah, because why not?
Maybe you could explain a bit more about these ships. Explain?
Explain? What is there to explain? To be explained?
Porker ships are porker ships. They're not fishing ships. Not ships of the whole block. The motorcycle.
Oh my god! Shut up, asshole!
Motorcycle club, not a. Thanks. Now that I press her, I'd better ask something. What are these ships worth? Are they in dollars or rubles, even?
Rubles is the Russian currency, by the way.
Right.
Yet, as I have been saying before, it was game, not gambling. Hard perhaps for capitalists to understand. Oh, shut up. 2 types of chips, 100 points chip and 1,000 points. Now we know. The small ones are 100, the big ones are 1,000.
Okay.
Okay. Let's have a look at the picture again, actually.
So, knowing
Let's see.
With that in mind, if we calculate that already contradicts by the side of the thing, because they said the total was 7,000, and if we count the big ships on the shady side,
9,200.
yeah,
9,200 for the
which means it's the reverse. The red pieces are 1,000, which is 4,000 plus 100, so 4,100. The other side is 2,000 plus 900, so 2,900, which means Phoenix was actually winning.
Okay. Okay. It is not money, duh. Justice.
Right?
Sir? Yeah. Don't you find her comment interesting?
In more ways than one, sir.
I'd have it added to a testimony myself. Well, does the defense want to witness the testimony?
No. Yes.
Yes.
I do think this deserves further
Scrutiny.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Add it to the testimony. Wish I knew where I was going with this.
Very well. With this, if you be so kind. Your honor. One guy just what 100, one guy just what 2 guys in all. She says 2 kinds. Okay.
I don't think we need to press this statement or present anything.
No, it's not needed. It's not needed.
However,
we already.
This does change the next one.
That was the victim. Oh, the one who was winning, yeah.
Right, because now that we know all the points work, this statement now is different. Now, do you want to present something or do you want to press it?
I was thinking presenting the chip photo.
Right, but as far as we're concerned, I think the ones with bigger points are the ones. So maybe we should press it first? I guess
we should press first, yeah.
Right.
There you go.
You're telling me that Mr. Right undefeated for 7 whole years was losing?
It must have been most unlucky day for him. I'm glad I did not take out the picture of him. I think we already pressed this. we already read it. It would break camera, certainly.
Okay, so this statement is the same, nothing changed.
Yeah, the chips, they went always beside the table.
Okay, let's go back to that statement.
Yeah, we'll go back there.
Because now we have the other statement, we probably should present the ships. I'm gonna save just in case, though.
It's the second or the third?
The one with the ships.
It's the second one, then.
No, it's
one kind of chip. Oh, wait.
The ship?
No, present on which statement? That's what I'm asking.
The third statement.
The third statement, okay, thank you. Chips for on the third statement. It is correct.
You sure it was the victim who won? Absolutely sure?
Yeah, you absolutely sure.
It seems our new attorney is a bit confused. A glance at picture is enough to tell you who won. If you're not in kindergarten.
Just for safety's sake, could you explain the problem to the court?
Of course, Your Honor. In this photo, I see small ships that I see large ships. Tell me, which one are worth 1,000? Why, the big ones, of course, duh! Oh, I thought so too. But then the totals don't add up. The totals? Let's review what the witness told us. Each man started with 3,500 points in ships, and the combined total value of ships was 7,000 points.
Yes, if my calculations are correct. Let's see, 3 plus 1, carry the 5. No.
They are, Your Honor, now. Look at this photo that the allegedly shows all the ships. If the big ships are worth 1,000 points and the small ships are worth 100, and you add them up, how much is it? With yourself, you aren't a kindergarten, are you? 10,600. The ships don't add up. This query contradicts the witness testimony. But why? How could this be?
Exactly.
You know how to do math.
Now that you know the what, you must determine the why.
Right, there's only one possible way to explain this contradiction, which you already stated. Starting points were wrong, ship's count was wrong, both were right. Which one?
Let me save the game, at least. I can save the game here. Alright, let's see. Both are right is not correct, I believe.
Right.
I think it's the... Let's see. Starting points were wrong. It's one of the two. Either the starting points were wrong or the chip count. Let's see.
Since we already calculated that the ship count is the actual wrong one, that's the answer.
The chip count?
Yeah, the ship count.
Yeah, chip count was wrong.
The other thing here is the number of ships, right, Mr. Gavin? Why are you asking me?
Why are you asking
in case.
me?
Justice, it's your case.
Just...
I'm concerned about if you're
if
wondering.
About the
you will forgive. It's all there. Even the
judge with his failing eyesight could count them.
That's the only thing failing the judge. Let me ask you again. I am wrong, apparently. I can't count.
So apparently the starting points that were wrong.
Both are right. Okay. Yeah, both are right. Sorry. It's the third one. Okay. I was misthinking.
Okay.
Each man began with 2,500. All the ships are indeed shown in this photograph. Then there can only be one answer.
Well, what is it?
The value of the ships. The other way around. What? I thought they were saying that the value of the ships was wrong.
But now we know that. Okay.
I overthink it. Want to know what I think? The small ships were worth 1,000, not the big ones. Madness! Utter madness!
Show me that photograph of the chips again. The 6 small chips, 10 large chips. Wait, that does make 7,000 points when you add them up.
That's how math works!
Excellent work, Justice. It's almost as though you figured it out by yourself, although you made a mistake once, but that's okay.
Don't worry about it. I don't get reprimanded for that one.
No.
Well, I'm just glad I was the one who said it.
Oh, for God's sake, Payne.
But wait!
There's more!
But the fellowships may be different, but that changes nothing.
Indeed. The victor did have the larger number of chips still.
Do you guys met? Exactly. If the small ships are at 1,000, and the large ships are 100, let's do a little math and add up the points of each side of the table.
Make the Mr. Smith at 2,900 points and the Fed had 4,100 points!
Well now. Seems Mr. Wright was winning that night after all. That's impossible! My card had even less reason to kill the victim. After all, he was winning. Yeah! Now, Miss O'Reilly, you must have known the true value of the ships, since you were the one that's in the scene of crime, weren't you?
I love that animation. Anagramista! Order! Order! It appears our defendant has lost his motive, and Mr. Wright's supposed defeat never happened. Must now ask ourselves whether we can trust the... Hold on, let me read it again. She said it, alright. Hold on, let me see what he said. We must now ask ourselves whether we could trust the witness testimony at, and then she said, hold it. Excuse me? What is it, Miss O'Reilly? Oh, really? I did not want to be saying this, but actually, you see,
See what, Miss O'Reilly? What do we see?
In the last hand, there was cheat.
Here we go. I knew there was gonna be something like this.
Cheat? You don't mean a trick?
Wait, or do you mean a scam?
They're all the same thing.
Yes, there was cheating last hand. That is why game ends with ships as they are.
Great, just great. First we have a lying, now cheating.
Lying, cheating, stealing. Hey, that's Eddie Guerrero style. Anyway. Well, this case certainly has taken a turn. For the interesting. Witness, you will please testify to the court. Tell us about this cheating in the final hand. Cheating, alright.
Cheating, we're
That's true.
cheating, we're cheating.
We're cheating. Thank you, Hama.
The last hand, both men had full house.
Oh, we were correct.
Bullshit. There's no full house in there. Well, one, but there's no two of them.
No,
Jesus Christ.
no, I think both of them are full house.
Okay, there is 4 of each card in deck, from ace to king. If you look at both the men's hands, cheat is more obvious. The next moment the game becomes argument. The defender's trick was exposed, with a bottle in his hand. Poor Mr. Smith.
Actually, don't know how full house works. We might have to press the first statement. So really, why did you not tell the court about this from the very beginning? I smell a cover up here. Well, folks, it's time to throw back the covers.
A full house is a very high-scoring hand. Not easy to make in my experience. Yeah, I know, right?
That one is enough to suspect the less than scrupulous tactics.
Scrupulous tactics, yeah.
Scrupulous, do.
It's scrupulous is like a way of saying cheating.
Okay.
It's another way of saying that, yeah.
Mr. Gavin? What's a full house? Okay, I guess we get an explanation.
You don't know the show, Apollo?
No, not the
There
show.
was a show called Full House. You should know that, actually.
Warriors these days, you don't know your poker.
I can't say this bodes well for your case or career.
What is this? Some kind of secret court poker ring?
Justice. You know the terms 1 pair, 2 pair, and 3 of a kind. Yes?
Yes, no problem. 2 cards of the same number make a pair. 3 makes a 3 of a kind.
Good. Now picture a hand with 1 pair and 1 3 of a kind.
Right.
That's a full house.
Yeah, so both of them had a full house.
Okay.
That doesn't sound very easy to make, does it? As you can see, each player hand in this photo, they both had full houses.
Now the ball says that. Wow, they both have full houses.
Oh, sorry.
That was Apollo. That's okay.
Whatever. We forget there is an easy way to make a full house and go undefeated for 7 years. You cheat.
That's what they say. The defenseman crosses out with the witness.
He's cheating the last hand, which still leaves one important question. Why was that hand? If I ever heard a professional con man would cheat.
I mean, it can happen. It can happen.
Alright, now to figure out what they cheat.
The last sample mana full house is for vision for base to game. Cheat is more obvious.
He says as I save the game to cheat.
Let me just save the game here. So she says in the third statement, cheat was obvious.
Okay, let's press that then.
Press that. Let's see if that's actually obvious.
How is it clear?
Well, the defendant, he played the 5th ace.
A 5th ace.
I still remember both hands very well.
Okay, here we go.
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. And Mr. Wright's 2.
Obviously, swinging was a foot, or perhaps I should say a hand.
Your Honor, perhaps this can be added to the testimony without Mr. Payne's joke. Very well. The witness will add this detail to her testimony, please.
And Mr. Payne don't say jokes. Anyways, the contradiction is obvious.
Yeah,
Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces, Mr. Wright's 2. It is 5 aces in all.
Yeah.
The chip photo.
Yeah, there's only 4 and...
No, there's 4 aces there, yeah.
There's 4 aces.
Fuck you, bitch. Fuck you, bitch.
Objection!
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 That's the French. Yeah, that's the French way. You can put, yeah, actually, speaking of which, I can mention something here. You can change the voice acting here without changing the language. Yes, it's options, voice, and then you can pick whatever language you want.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it while in game though.
No. While you're in picking the game, you can do that.
Alright.
In the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney trilogy, you have to switch the whole language to put the voice acting like that. In this one, fortunately, you don't have to do that.
Yeah, that's
Thank
cool.
God.
It appears the witness is mistaken.
Mistaken? But, oh, but for God's sake, shut up! But my name!
Look, this piece of evidence clearly contradicts what you said in your testimony.
That's the photo of the chips, is it not? Justice? Perhaps you... Jesus, how Christoph, stop that!
Sorry, sometimes it just retakes.
Perhaps you ought to explain your point in a way that the judge can comprehend.
Alright, by screaming at him.
Yeah, use your finger to point out your point. Yes, please point out the contradiction in this photo. What particular point contradicts the witness's testimony?
So they said that they had three, Mr. Shady had 3 aces, right? So that means we have to present his hand.
It's on the top right, I think.
Yeah.
See if it works? Because I don't trust myself anymore.
So really, in your testimony you made the following claim. Mr. Smith's hand has 3 aces. But as you can clearly see, the victim's hand only held 2 aces. Well, maybe the witness was simply confused. Perhaps it was the defendant's hand that held the 3rd ace in question. Take another look at the evidence. As you can see, the defender also had 2 aces in hand. Where's the 5th ace? I see Sheeny alright, and it's going on right here in this courtroom.
Ooh. Harsh words, man. 2 aces in each player's hand does make 4 aces in total. Early proof of cheating.
Wait, please! It is true. I have seen it! The 5th ace! There was cheating, I swear to you!
That's odd. She must be lying, yet she's most sincere I've seen her all day.
You're right to trust your instincts.
Mr. Gavin, you can read my mind?
Mia could read Phoenix's mind, so why not? Who knows what lies in store for us in the trial ahead? Your Honor, if I may, I have a suggestion. What might that be, Mr. Gavin? If you don't mind, perhaps we might examine the actual cards. The cards? Mr. Payne.
Yes?
The players' hands that night were set aside as evidence, were they not? The defense would like to request that the cards be shown to the court. Very well, the prosecution will submit this evidence. Which will you examine? The victim's cards or the defendant's cards? Oh!
Since we know that Shady is the one hand that changes according to a horror, really, we probably should say that one, right?
His cards? Yeah. If these cards don't prove what's going on,
nothing will. Okay. Now, which of these hands are more suspicious? The victims.
Victims?
Was the victim's hand that changed over the course of the testimony? Defense request a time to examine Mr. Smith's cards.
Very well. Mr. Payne, if you would.
Very well.
The victim's hand. What's after the scene? A full house. Okay. Well, time's a wasting. Get to it, Justice.
Yes, sir.
Right. Oh, this is automatic.
Yeah.
We gotta examine, yeah. When examining evidence, be sure to view it from all sides and angles. Try using the right analog stick to turn every which way, then press these buttons to zoom in and out. That should give you a better perspective on the case.
Okay, let's do this.
Alright, let me have a look.
Alright, let's turn it around.
Ah,
and what's this?
That's a blue card! That's a blue card! Blue card.
What?
It's the king of... Oh, what's this called? King of... There's the king of spades, there's the king of hearts. It's the one in the middle. There's a blue card.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Your Honor, look at this one, the victim's cards. The back is different color.
Yeah. Hold on. How much are going on now?
That's impossible! But that got in right hand!
What was that, Miss O'Reilly?
No, yet. I merely said, I have.
Your Honor? Mr. Gavin, yes. Tell me, what is the easiest way to cheat at poker? To cheat? I'll tell you. One merely needs a friend, a comrade, shall we say, the dealer.
Wait, so you mean... Test witness Miss O'Reilly?
She's a cheater. A professional, I'd wager.
Yeah!
Order! Order!
Look, it's just this time to take advantage of I mean, her mistake.
Apollo, shut up!
Your Honor, please recall the testimony we just heard.
That's impossible, but I put that card in right hand. Yeah, she said put a card in right hand.
Ergo, Miss Olga O'Reilly conspired to cheat, not with my client, but with the victim, Mr. Shady Smith!
Cornered! Yes!
The official name of this one is Corner... Got it.
Got it. Got her. Got him. Got her. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta corner the culprit. These are the actual names now of the official translation. Originally,
Correct.
people translate this as overtaken.
Overtaken. Gotcha.
Not only did she cheat, she cheated poorly. Therefore, it's not hard to imagine the altercations between her and the victim. What?
Wait, you don't mean the defense isn't accusing the witness, Miss Olga, really? Are you?
Time for justice.
That's your name.
That is my name, yes, thanks to the body voice that I'm hearing in my ear. Wait, what? Is that a ghost? Maya, is that you?
I am a character that will return later. Anyway.
Anyways, there were 3 people in the room at the time of the incident. And if Mr. Wright isn't guilty, that means I am the culprit.
I am the
Don't you
culprit.
love when they just say that?
I love that. It's actually very good. I am the culprit.
The defense accuses the witness, Mr. Olga O'Reilly, of murder.
I'm gonna fall now. Thank you, comrade. Anyway. I love how that actually just fell and it's like doesn't break.
Oh, we have to do
Mr.
Russian accents in Greatest Attorney, by the way, so
Oh,
get ready to that.
Jesus. Mr. Bate, where's your witness, Miss Olga O'Reilly?
It appears she has lost her consciousness, Your Honor.
Mr. Justice,
Your Honor?
it seems you presented a new possibility to the court. Or suggesting a connection between the witness and the victim, Mr. Smith.
That means...
This court cannot pronounce the verdict for the defendant at this time.
What? Get it, I held out.
Well, you're not done yet. I see the point in prolonging the trial to this day. The prosecution will later make further inquiries. Objection! Oh, for God's sake.
So, one thing I should mention, this HD version changes Phoenix's objection from the original trilogy that was also included in Apollo Justice to the one in Dual Destinies.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
So, that's why it sounds different in this game, even though in the other
in the
HD
DS version was still the previous one,
Yeah,
right?
it was, and that was true for the 3DS version as well.
Gotcha.
Mr. Wright?
You can't end the trial here, Your Honor. Not yet. No, not yet. That's how he said it. Not yet.
What nonsense is the defendant spewing now?
Think. One of the cards had a different colored back. Don't you wonder what it means?
What are you doing, Mr. Wright? Raising an objection right when you're about to get off the hook. Ridiculous!
You're not even a lawyer anymore! Mr. Bane, you of all people should know, Mr. Wright has a talent for the ridiculous.
Oh, thank you, Your Honor. You're too much.
Oh, that's so nice of you.
That wasn't a
Perhaps
compliment, Mr. Wright.
Perhaps we should get to the bottom of things. Let's clear up the facts about the game that fateful night. Oh, here we go again. As was said before, we alternated between 2 decks of cards that night.
That was said before.
The 2 decks at the club have different color packs. Blue, red. 1 color per deck.
Why use different color backs?
If we use the same color, the 2 decks might get mixed.
You use different colors and they still got mixed.
We used the red deck for the last game. I see. But, that's odd. For some reason, I have this impression that you were using the blue cards.
Yeah, me too. I wonder why. I saw someone said it something about blue cards. Whatever, in the end the cards were wrong color got into the mix, which means there was cheating.
Yeah, so cards slip into the deck would seem to indicate cheating. Yet, this card raises 2 serious questions. Apollo?
Yes?
Let's consider the first question, shall we? Think, in the last game, when was the card swapped?
When?
There are 3 broad possibilities here. It could have been swapped before the murder, during the murder or after the murder.
Oh yeah, thanks for the new bulletin, Mr. Wright. Of course it was swamped. Oh?
Oh? It might be as simple as you think, Mr. Payne. Or it might not be. I'd like to hear what Apollo thinks first. When do you think the cars were swapped?
When was the car swap?
Oh, here we go.
So what started the whole argument was that if you remember the intro scene, it says that he cheated and then proceeded to
do the murder?
Yeah.
So it was during the murder?
No.
No. No. But okay, if it's not, oof. Okay. No, because he said he cheated. Okay, so during the murder couldn't be it. That's right. He cheated. It would have to be before, right? Because after doesn't make sense. After murder makes absolute no sense to me.
Let's try before.
I mean,
we're not losing any thing here, by the way.
What?
We're not losing any health on this. So.
Yeah, I would say it's before because during the murder it wouldn't happen. Okay. After, of course, how the guy would swap the card anyway. I mean, although that's a big possibility, but let's try before the murder.
All right. Well, it must have happened before the murder.
You mean during the game? I wonder.
Why?
Think. When you're playing poker, which side of the cards face your opponent?
The back.
Not something the poker head of court number 3 would be likely to miss.
Right, so that means that you...
It's after. It's after.
Sorry, let me think about it more. When was the card swamp? Alright, let's do after.
But after.
Perhaps it happened after the murder? What's that ridiculous? What's the point of cheating after the heads have been shown? That's silly. Yes, but tell me, how do you swamp cards during the game? I'll take silly over impossible. Look for me, son. There's a lot of silly in this world, but very little impossible. Oh? Even when its back cards are different color? If you pull that during the game, you will be caught in no time.
Quite true. That would mean that the blue card in question was swapped after the hands were shown. After the murder.
Okay, this is going past silly and straight on crazy. I ask again, what's the point of cheating after the game's over? Who would do that?
Ooh, indeed. That's one of the mysteries before us. There's another. Yes, a simple yet decisive question must be asked. Who swapped the red card for a blue card? The game and murder is done. The victim is dead. Only two remain in the room. Alive, that is. The defendant, Phoenix Wright, and our witness, Olga O'Reilly.
Okay, so who was it that swamped the red cards?
Well, it can't be Olga, because Olga's the dealer.
She also passed out murder, I believe. I forget if she ever said that or not.
Someone... someone else... Well, Phoenix can't do it. I don't see him doing that.
Okay, and if we don't think O'Reilly is, that means it's someone else.
Yeah,
right,
I'm thinking there's a third person. Let's put someone else.
The one who swamped the cards wasn't Mr. Wright, of course. And, well, it doesn't seem like you would have been Olga O'Reilly either.
What are you suggesting? That's not a logical conclusion, I'll admit. As a defense, I think it only makes sense for you to name Miss O'Reilly at this point.
Yes, I know, but she was the one who dealt the cards, right? Just can't believe she would make a mistake of swapping wrong color cards.
And if the card was swapped during the game, it'd be obvious. Something you'd like to share with the court, Mr. Wright?
No.
Oh, my apologies, Your Honor. I was just thinking how much fun all this is. I used to be a lawyer, so this is making me amused.
Objection! Ow, my throat. Fun? How about confusing? I have no idea what the defense is claiming, Your Honor. If the one who swapped the cards wasn't the defendant, and it wasn't Miss O'Reilly, And what was it? Yeah, well, that is the question, isn't it?
Precisely.
Huh?
I believe, I believe we're about to see this case take a new direction. A new direction? We'll find that indeed. After the murder, someone swapped one of the cards in the victim's hand, and the someone made two critical mistakes. I'm sure you're going to tell us that the first was swapping the wrong color card, because the one who did swap didn't know two colors of cards were being used. The other mistake was the number on the card.
Right, the person replaced the fifth ace.
With a king, yeah. Yeah.
King.
I'm sure whoever swapped it wasn't expecting to be a fifth ace after all. All they knew was that the game had been won with a full house. So they picked up a king from the table and swapped it in.
But there's one problem. According to our case records, this person doesn't exist.
True, not until now, but you have to admit the possibility of a fourth person. Though it's more than a possibility. There was someone else there that night at the scene of the crime.
What?
I believe the judge spoke truthfully earlier. You do make trials. Ridiculous, Mr. Wright.
Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Yeah,
Still not a compliment, though.
Yeah, it's not a compliment. This trial is proceeded on one central assumption. Namely, that at the time of the incident, there were only 3 people in that room. I believe this new evidence, shall we say, overturns that assumption. The problem is that you chose to conceal this information from the court.
Did I, though?
I suppose that is a problem, yes. Court is adjourned for a brief recess. Mr. Gavin, I'll see you in my chambers during this recess. Certainly, Your Honor. Very well, trial will resume in 20 minutes. Hey, we did it. Well, this bit anyway.
April 20, 11:52 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 3.
That was quite unexpected, Mr. Wright. To suddenly claim there was another person at the scene of the crime like that. I must ask, is it the truth? Well now, I think you would know the answer to that. Be mysterious, aren't we? Sadly, I have no time for mysteries. I'd only ask that you leave the defending to your defense in the future. Otherwise, I cannot guarantee the outcome. I see you haven't mellowed that one bit, Christoph. Justice.
Yes, sir?
The judge has summoned me to his chamber, so carry on without me. Okay,
Okay,
fine.
bye, Christopher.
Christoph. Is it Christopher?
I think technically his full name is Christopher.
Okay, yeah, that sounds about right. You did well, Apollo.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
That locket you wear, is that really yours, Mr. Wright?
You're wondering about the victim's disappearing locket. Here, you can take a look at it. That's a picture of my daughter in there.
Look.
She's definitely not important for later.
No, that's silly.
That's silly.
Surprised to hear you had a daughter.
Most people are. Friends who made her one of these days.
One more question. The one who cheated that night, was it you?
What do you think?
Huh?
You know what happened 7 years ago. What I did. It's not reasonable for you to think I might cheat.
Honest, but it's odd that you managed to go undefeated for 7 whole years.
Wanna know something? There's only one game where you can be dealt back cards all night and still win. Poker.
Huh?
You see, poker's all about reading your opponent. And that way, it's a lot like a court case.
Poker? It's like a trial of law?
Figure out what your opponent is thinking, and you win.
Well, yeah, but that's harder than it sounds.
I think not. Try as they might to conceal it, everyone reveals their true thoughts in the end. Their body language can become a valuable source of information. That's one way to do it, yeah.
You're kidding.
That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly. She would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Yeah, we saw that. We did. Did you notice?
No. Come on, who noticed that?
Words, habits, twitches, it's all information for the reading. That's the secret to winning, Apollo. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret. That's MFA, right? This is the reference to it.
No.
No, who was it?
Well, you'll find out later.
Okay.
Not a character.
Is it revealed? Is it kind of revealed?
Yeah, it's revealed afterwards, but not now.
Okay. Not now, yeah. Someone taught me, and now I pass the secret on to you.
I'm not worthy. I mean, there's no way I'll be able to pick up these signals.
Follow your night Edward, shut up. No, you can do it.
Huh?
You just don't know it yet.
Talking about?
You haven't unlocked your true form yet, Apollo.
My form will have more than 2 pointy hats. We'll have 3 pointy hats.
Exactly. But you will soon. Almost forgot. One more thing. About this case. You should know I haven't told the truth to anyone yet.
What? You wait.
I have my reasons, of course. All shall be revealed. He's acting like Edgeworth a little bit here. Think about it. And Apollo, I need you to be there, defending me. I need your power. And I have no Magatama, sir!
my power? No idea my cores of steel were that special.
No, it's not your physical attacks, Apollo. Shut up.
My cores of steel!
It's time. The real trial begins now. Do your best. Alright, I guess we can finish this episode.
We'll see.
Why not? Alright. The first half is done.
Alright, I'm gonna really quick get my bottle because I forgot to get that.
That's fine.
In a second.
Wait. I'll wait for you here. Woohoo! Ah, this is actually interesting. I'm enjoying this game. Okay, now let's see. What's the second half gonna be in store? Yeah, an hour and a half to actually do this, but I did it anyway.
It was here all along. It was just hidden from view.
Oh, it says if you want to continue. Oh, that's lovely. Alright, you want to continue? Let's continue.
Well, we still have an hour and a half or 20 minutes.
So let's continue. Yeah, let's continue. Yes.
Let me just save.
I already did the thing, so I'll wait for you.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to beat the episode, because I think this part is as long as the first one.
I mean, we can always save the game. It's okay.
Yeah.
So
April 20, 12:14 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. We're back!
Second half for more. Court will now reconvene. As our witness, Isoko O'Reilly recovered.
Yes, Your Honor. Well, she regained consciousness.
Perhaps we can hear a version of the events again.
That's the thing, you see. She's quite fatigued.
You're looking a bit fatigued yourself, Mr. Payne. Sadly, fatigue is insufficient grounds for refusing to testify or prosecute. The defense would like to request that Miss O'Reilly take the stand. Very well. Witness will take the stand. Oh, I'm tired. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I bumped the mic. Jeez.
Sorry. Perhaps you could repeat your name and profession. Or perhaps you'd rather admit that you're a poor liar and a poor... I thought he was going to say a sore loser.
You're a sore loser, Miss O'Reilly.
Yeah. Not.
I am not a loser. I am the transformation sequence and everything. I am now a Russian pirate.
Name's Olga O'Reilly. That's the truth. I'm a pro dealer. People call me Olga Quickfingers O'Reilly. Oh. O'Reilly? Oh, God. Want to know something else? I'm not really Russian, and my last name sounds like O'Reilly. And we know that.
Yes, I already mentioned that.
There, that's the truth. I hope you're satisfied. No,
She's not Russian, apparently.
I'm American.
I'm American Japan. Japan, America.
I'm a capitalist, imperialist person. And
Witness, you will tell the court what you're really up to that night.
fine, I'll talk. We had a plan, see? Let me remind you that you are under... Yeah, let me remind you that you are currently under oath. Any further fabrications will have serious consequences.
Consequences.
Consequence it is. Fine. Like I said, I'm a pro. That guy Smith hired me to do what I do best.
Which is?
I was planted at the Borch Ball Club several days prior to the night of the game, as a waitress.
So you were in cahoots with the victim?
Not that he needed my help. Smith is a well-known poker player in some circles. Winning wasn't the main purpose of this game. It was about destroying a legend, the unbeatable Phoenix Wright. The plan was simple. Elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant the card in Wright's pocket beforehand, and then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card and the trap would snap shut. You swap the cards.
Wait, hold on a second. I forgot who voices him. That's me, actually. You swapped the cards.
Yeah. Exposed as a cheater and losing on top of it, it would have made a great double play. Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Right.
Indeed. Getting caught red-handed and cheating would cast doubt on all his prior wins. A 7-year legend destroyed by one little card. That was the plan. Sure. Oh, really? Oh, really? I'll drool. But it appears you made quite the mistake. A mistake? I agree. The trap was elegant. Yet, what happened to that planted card?
Hey, that's right.
Yeah. He's lucky. I'll give him that. You have to be to slip free from a trap laid by Olga Quick Fingers. Oh, really? Oh, really? The witness would be much cuter if she dispensed with the evil mastermind shtick. Cute? Who wants to be cute? I'm not cute. I'm bad. You hear me? Bad.
I'm evil.
Olga is acting like Michael Jackson.
I'm
bad. Anyway.
I'm a smooth criminal.
That too. When you're through being bad, and stop being Michael Jackson, by the way, perhaps you could justify to the court. Tell us about this trap, and I was sprung. Oh, all right. Okay. The trap. The best laid traps. That night, I planted the card like I was supposed to, and Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Then Smith searched him, but the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung it. It wasn't me who hit Smith. It was that no-good cheating defendant. You say that. A surprisingly frank testimony that still leaves us mostly in the dark. The trap was perfect, I tell you. Perfect! That run cheater had to mess it up.
Focus talking.
Well, the testimony, for what it's worth, is all yours, Mr. Justice.
A witness like her, who needs criminals? And with this defendant like Mr. Wright, who needs prosecutors?
Poor Mr. Bates like, I heard that! Anyway. Planned the card like I was supposed to. Wright lost the last hand, just like he was supposed to. Planned card was gone. The trap failed. Let's see. The next moment, Wright up a bottle swung it. The planted card was gone. The trap failed. I feel like I should press the third statement, to be fair.
Right,
the planted card was gone, the trap failed.
Let's try that one.
Yeah.
The card disappeared?
Yeah, my trump card. The 5 of hearts. Gone! So we know the plant card now is the 5 of hearts. Gone! Without a trace. Poof! Zippo! We searched every nook and cranny, even inside his cute little hat. Goddamn.
The card was nowhere to be found, is this correct?
Never in my long, storied career. Never has Quick Fingers all really been so readily duped. Oh, really? God, I'm still saying it! So, what did happen to that 5 of hearts? Don't look at me. Why don't you ask that cheating line 2-faced defendant?
So the 5 of hearts is still missing in action.
So now we know what the planet card is. It's a 5 of hearts. Okay. Let me see here. Lost the last hand. There's searching. There's one right up a bottle. It wasn't me with Smith. It was that no-good cheating defender. The fourth statement is driving me nuts. She says the next moment, Wright picked up a bottle and swung
I should point out something really quickly. If you look in all the statements, and if you remember what Phoenix said during the break, he said that she has a signal when she is lying, where she touches
the
back of the neck. Yeah. So we definitely need to press the fourth statement.
Yeah, the fourth statement. I can see the hand. Yeah, let's press the fourth statement. Yeah, she's putting her hand in her hair. Well, in her head, I should say.
Yeah. Wait, isn't that a little odd?
What's odd?
You're odd.
You're odd.
You searched Mr. Right and truly and found nothing. Which means he didn't cheat. Which means he had no reason to strike the victim.
Well, here we go.
And this is the mechanic for this game! What was that just now? I sensed something.
But I have no Magatame on me.
Something wrong,
Something
Mr.
wrong,
Justice.
Mr. Justice?
No, nothing, Your Honor. Should I press a little harder?
I think that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah.
Press harder. Yeah.
So really, you're hiding something.
What are you talking about? You? Me? Quick Fingers O'Reilly hide something?
The defense will refrain from baseless accusations! I have no question for the witness, then. You say you saw the moment that the defendant hit the victim. Is this true?
Of course it's true. I did see it, honest. I saw when Right hit him. That's a lie.
Seems
With my own eyes.
It seems like it happens whenever she says Right hit him.
Yeah, that's the lie.
Yeah.
That's a lie.
What's with this weird vibe I'm getting?
It's the vibe of lying. That witness, for instance, Miss O'Reilly, she would touch the back of her neck during certain parts of her testimony. Notice? Oh, we did now.
Sure did. Did you do your homework, Apollo? Touching your neck was it, huh?
Oh.
And
Oh.
here we go.
Is this the mechanic?
Yeah,
is
that's
this the one?
Yeah, this is the mechanic.
Here we go. The eye. Illuminati.
What's going on? The sensation is coming into focus.
I'm turning Super Saiyan.
There was a twitch. It's so clear. It's like I could perceive the abbot. Okay, we're supposed to perceive. As you can see, she's moving her hand. We have to see small things in certain parts of the text.
Yeah, so you gotta perceive that.
Yeah,
Okay.
more will be explained later, but for now, triangle.
Yeah, I already did that.
Gotcha!
It's gotcha!
Miss O'Reilly, perhaps you are unaware of this yourself.
Unaware of what?
Unaware of this. Whenever you get a certain part of your testimony, you touch the back of your neck with your left hand. My neck?
That's me. Shut up. My neck? So what? What indeed, Justice? I haven't noticed anything of the sort.
When she says the part of the testimony, she's constantly recalling something. And her body reacts to the testimony as she touches her neck.
The memory, yeah.
I'm sure of it. A memory? Would someone care to explain what he's babbling about?
This is highly unusual, but let's ask the defense. You claim the witness is remembering something. Maybe you have evidence of this memory to show us?
Our abbot is scratching the neck whenever she talks about the moment of the crime. What would remind her the most of the moment? So really, whenever you recall the crime that night, you scratch your neck. I've noticed it happens when you think about the moment of the crime. There must be a reason behind this habit of yours. I believe that the weapon that left an inexpressible impression on you, on your neck.
Oh, I can't really do any of this. The weapon.
What do you mean?
No, I can't save the game. That's what I was thinking. Like, oh god, I can't save here.
Well, we don't
but
lose
there's
health.
but there's no penalization,
Yeah.
so I guess we're okay. The weapon that left an inerasable impression on your neck.
So she seems to have some kind of pain in her back of her neck, or whatever.
It's a deadly bottle, isn't it?
It probably is, yeah. Let's present it.
See if it is. Yep. Yeah, it is.
Ah, sorry, I needed to drink my water.
Yeah, it is. There's no song.
Alright. Whenever she talks about the moment of the crime, she touches her neck. And that reminds us more of the moment than this bottle, the murder weapon. But something doesn't fit. If you were only the witness of the crime, I wouldn't make you touch your neck if you were in pain. Like you were in pain. What's he talking about now? It was Mrs. Smith, the victim, who hit you. Not you. Was Mrs. Smith that hit you? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I got you.
This It's a cross-examination, not a cross-wide conjecture. The witnesses' habits, they're completely irrelevant.
Justice, I'll admit, I'm a bit confused myself. This is certainly a unique cross-examination.
Get used to it.
Yeah.
I'll explain later, just trust me. Now's our only chance to break her. Mr. Really, please testify in detail about the moment of the crime. The very moment.
Yet, I am knowing nothing. Oh, for God's sake.
She changed her personality back. We know you're not Russian.
The witness will testify, please. Now.
Alright, I'll take my disguise yet again.
Bah, fine. He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there.
This is the Lego version now.
He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there. I didn't got out of my sight until the cops got there. I wonder, where is that photo? Oh wait, it doesn't show here? Oh, it doesn't, no.
Gotta save the game.
I was thinking of that photo that when Smith grabbed him. That's what I was thinking. But that's after the game, I believe.
Am I when I picked the bottle? Probably should just reread these.
Yeah.
That night I planted the card, as supposed to, and right
plus the last hand,
just like it's
the black
supposed
card
to.
was gone.
Search him, but the planted card was gone. The trap failed. The next moment, Mr. Right picked the bottle and swung it. He's the one who did it.
This was swapped. This was swapped now. He's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight till the cops got there. This was switched.
But he was the. But Mr. Right was the one that called the cops.
The phone.
Yeah.
I guess.
So that's a contradiction.
Because if you look at if you examine the phone real quick.
Yeah.
You'll see there's some tape on the back of the phone.
Why does it always go back to the tape?
You know, I think
the tape is irrelevant. That's what. What are you thinking?
Yeah, but I'm wondering about like, was this? No, I'm thinking like, either was glue somewhere or this was used like as a weapon or something.
I'm gonna be straight with you. The tape has nothing to do with anything. But it's funny that you keep going back to that for some reason.
Yeah.
But yeah,
well.
as it says right there in the evidence, it used the defendant to notify the police from the restaurant in the first floor. Wright was the one that called the police. Here she says he's the one who did it. I didn't let him out of my sight until the cops got there. But
yeah, that's completely
wrong. But when
wrong.
he called the thing, he went to the first floor. So we did left the crime scene.
So present the phone.
Yeah.
Present the phone. I'm sorry about the tape. That's the one bit that actually drove me nuts. I was like,
I can't believe this tape! That must mean something! You're the culprit, Olga! Because there's tape on the phone!
No, but I'm sorry. It's because the first time I saw that, I was like, was that bit like put it on below the table or something?
No, the tape is just there to hold the shutter because it's an old phone. That's the joke.
Yeah, okay, fair enough, I guess.
So really, we have a record here that clearly contradicts what you said. It states the police were alerted by the report from the defendant. And we know that the defendant left the room and made the phone call in the first floor of the Bush Bowl Club. So, explain how you kept your eyes on the defendant when he left the room entirely. There goes the lobster. I like how she takes her. She is holding that like a compass as a pirate. That's kind of weird. And she takes pictures like that.
The man picked up a bottle and swung it at night. Wasn't the defendant? Oh, now she admits it.
It was me, Dio.
It goes back to Dio, isn't it? We gotta see this again. Pick a card, any card.
Showdown time.
Yeah, that's him, isn't it?
You dirty sheet! Check his pockets now!
Oh, that's her. Check his pockets now!
I don't know. It's gone. The card's gone.
You lose.
Ah!
Just then, Smith grabbed the bottle from next to Wright, and he hit me.
Oh, okay. I guess whatever.
That's what cheating you turned out to be. Wow, he was pissed.
So, Mr. Cheating you turned out to be. That's me.
Yeah. When I came to, the victim was already dead. Is that it?
That's why I couldn't reveal who I really was. If it came out that I was in league with Smith, I'd be a suspect for sure.
That's fair.
Well, where does this leave us?
Madness! This is madness! I'm dreaming! It must have been me who was hit by the bottle. I'm imagining all of this!
It appears the prosecution is at its wit's end, and frankly, I can't blame him. Mr. Gavin, what do you think about this sort of events?
Mr. Gavin, sir?
I believe that, as the defense in this case, we are compelled to call Miss O'Reilly a big fat liar. What? Three were in that room the night of the murder. The defendant, victim, and her. And she has a motive.
Motive?
A plot foil, the witness got into an argument with her client, Mr. Smith. And the denouement of that argument was murder. What? I'm no killer. It's a trap. Someone's trying to frame me. Sure, the Mafia. Go say it's the Mafia now.
Anyways. It is
What tangle web? I am Dio. Wait a minute. What tangle webs we weave when we practice to deceive. So tangle we catch ourselves in the process. Mr. Right? Such a hasty conclusion. It's not like you, Christoph Gavin. What do you say? Why not consider the other possibility? That there was another person in the room at the time of the murder?
Right, like Mr. Wright was saying before recess.
A single card was swapped into the victim's hand after the murder, and the one who swapped the card didn't know two colors of cards were being used. A fourth person.
Ah, this theory again! Your fourth person doesn't exist! Indeed.
Indeed. That's why I decided to bring this case to court. Here, where there's no escape and no chance for deception, the perfect place to catch the real criminal. Real criminal? And we're in luck. A clue to the real criminal's identity was kindly provided for us. Right at the beginning of the trial, no less.
What?
Apollo, perhaps you know what I'm talking about?
Right. Sorry?
Remember what I said. The fourth person who swapped the cards made one critical error.
He or she wasn't considering the color of the backs of the cards.
That's right. Right. But how could such an obvious mistake occur? The cards used for the last game were red. Yet, there's one person here in our court who thought those cards were blue. Someone's colorblind. God damn it, it's going all over again.
I had that impression too, but why?
Well, Paulo, think you can figure out who it was?
It's not me, I swear!
Spain, who is this fourth person?
Why do I always get put in a spot like this?
Let's hear what the defense has to say. Who was it? Let me save the game here real quick.
Who thought that these cards are used in the final game were blue? I don't need to save, I know exactly who it is. Ah, so, S.
Christoph?
And why is it?
Let me see. First, it does my trust mentor. I swear to God, the way Krista talks, it just makes me think to myself, okay, wait a minute. The guy looks a bit shady for some reason.
No, that's the third guy is shady. Shady Smith, if you will.
Yeah, the shady man.
Okay, so it's correct. It's Christopher. The reason why is because in the beginning of the trial, you mentioned the blue cards in the blue blazing flames, as he described
blazing flames,
or something of those words, and that's what gave it away. So yeah, it's Christopher.
present Christoph Gavin.
That one, I'm sure.
As I expected. Your eyes and ears are sharp as your hair.
Thanks! That was a compliment, right? Yes.
That was right. Yeah, Christoph Gavin. You were the fourth person that night.
But, of course, Mr. Gavin knows the color of the cards.
Woody. As you can see, the photo of the crime scene is black and white. That's what most of the pictures are as well, actually. You can't tell which of the cards are blue. The ones on
this
the
is
floor...
the only black and white picture, by the way, and this is why there's only four pictures in this, and two of them are in color, and only the cop ones for the crime scene are not in color. What the hell? Upgrade your goddamn pictures, damn it!
You can't tell which of the cards are blue. The ones on the floor or the table.
But look, you can see the color in this photo.
Yes, but when he said the cards were blue, it was well before this
evidence came to light.
That's true.
It is true that the defendant was engaged in a game of poker with the victim, and it was only that, a game, in the purest sense. A competition, Your Honor.
A competition?
Yes, a test of wits, a silent clash of passions. All in the cards, their backs written in blue flame. No, its final outcome.
I was right, it was blue flames.
Blue flames, yeah. Well, Christoph?
This was the test all along.
Yep.
Mr. Gavin?
Mr. Gavin! Is something the matter? No, nothing. Excuse me. It was just so... Right. You aren't seriously accusing me, are you? Oh, Christoph. You know, even I'd never take a joke this far. He's not... He doesn't have a good sense of humor.
It was me! Phoenix! This has gone beyond ridiculous, beyond dumb! This is insanity! The defendant accusing his own defense attorney of murder?
I assure you, I'm quite sane.
But what possible connection could Mr. Gavin have to the victim?
I wasn't aware that I had a connection to Mr. Smith either.
Anyways. Yeah, but Mr. Gavin and the victim have never even met!
Well, what if they have?
Dun dun dun.
There is a possibility. Yeah, there is a possibility, after all. They may have met that night before the game started.
What are you suggesting?
Exactly.
Is this a truth Mr. Wright was staying silent about? Well, only one thing to do. Mr. Wright, the defense would like to request that you testify to the court, I guess.
To the court. Yeah, it is to the court. The defense would like to request no such thing.
But I want to. Mr. Gavin.
Also, yeah, it's to testify to the court. You're correct. That was the line he said.
Alright.
Testimonies must relate to the case. How could anything happening before that game of poker be related? Oh, you asshole. I'm not sure I follow, Mr. Gavin. As I explained before, the defense believes that Miss O'Reilly... Am I to assume you speak for Mr. Justice in this? He is the defense, not you.
Fudge.
Mr. Justice, the man Mr. Wright's testimony is up to you.
Oh, okay.
Does the court, your opinion, need to hear Mr. Wright's testimony?
No need. I am fine. No,
you gotta listen. We gotta listen.
This was Mr. Wright's strategy. He was planning this all along. I intend to see it through. The defense would like to request Mr. Wright to testify to the court.
It do justice. God damn, this is not the Roman era. Shut up, Christoph. It do justice. You would betray me, your teacher.
I'm sorry, Mr. Gavin. This isn't about loyalty. This is about the truth.
That's what they all say.
That's what she said.
The defendant, Mr. Wright, will take the stand, please. Here we go. I'm assuming this is almost the last bit. Appetite before murder. I love that. That evening, Christoph and I had dinner. We sat at the table in this photograph. Shady Smith walked in 5 minutes after Christoph left. When the trap failed, Smith hit the waitress. The girl was knocked out cold and Smith was uncontrollable. I left to call the police. When I returned, he was dead. Blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call. To defense attorney Gavin. Mr. Gavin, you were at the Borscht Bowl Club at the night of the murder. I dined with him rather frequently.
And he talked to the defendant on the phone directly after murder?
Quite against my will, I had become involved in the murder. I thought I might be in need of a lawyer, so I called him. You were planning this all along, weren't you, Wright? Just because you wanted to trap me into a little murder trial. The only thing I want is the truth, as I did back then, and now. I thought my office was doing you a favor when we took on your defense. It appears that I was wrong. Very well, the defense may cross-examine the witness. Justice?
Sir?
He's lying, and you're going to expose him.
Understood, sir. Mr. Gavin versus Mr. Wright. This can't end well. Can't I have a normal trial?
Because you're being used! I feel bad for Apollo, honestly. Alright, that evening, Christoph had dinner. We sat at the table with this photograph. She's in 1 to 5 minutes. Smith hit the waitress he's referring to, Miss O'Reilly.
Yeah?
Girl was knocked out cold. Smith was uncontrollable. Well, Smith was uncontrollable because was he trying to get the card, the 5 of hearts, the one that was planted? I believe that's the reason why Smith was uncontrollable.
No, it's because of the everything didn't go with the plan.
Oh, okay.
Which was
when I
the
returned,
cheating.
he was dead. Yeah, he did a phone call. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead. That's when I made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin. Okay. Let's see here.
I should point out something really quickly. You know how they had to take the head off? Or...
Oh, the hat off. Did he do that? I didn't pay attention to that.
No, he doesn't say anything, but the hat was on in the when they got to the crime scene.
Oh, yeah.
So that's
Absolutely.
a thing I should point out.
Okay, fair enough. So the hat was on. Alright, So, okay. So the question is, who hit Smith? Someone did the deed to Smith.
Right.
So, I'm assuming... I'm thinking Christoph, but at the same time, we gotta prove that Christoph did it.
that's the point we're trying to say that he's
To do here, yeah.
Because he's the third. It's supposedly the fourth port.
The fourth member,
The fourth person. I haven't.
I said the fourth party member. I was gonna say
He's
fourth
the third party member. He's the healer. He's the healer and he caused damage.
I guess we should press at least one statement. Let me see.
What do you want to press?
Let me see. When I returned, he was dead, bloodstream from a cut on his forehead. I'm thinking the phone call. The last statement. That's when he made another phone call to defense attorney Gavin.
Alright, let's press that one.
I'm thinking about this for a split.
Could you explain why you call Mr. Gavin?
I obviously got involved in a rather sticky affair, and I figured Christopher's law officers would give me a friend rate for my defense fees. Glad to hear you intend to pay. Oh, I'll be cool, Christoph. It was I who got you involved after all. You may find the price of your defense quite high, my good friend. Quite high.
Is it the truth that Mr. Rai was talking about?
Justice. You know what you have to do. Yeah, expose him now.
Yes, sir.
Right. That's be in there somewhere. Okay, so this is like repeating it.
That's the
okay,
thing
cool.
with Mr. Rai telling the testimony. The truth has to be there somewhere. Alright?
Let's see. Christopher had dinner, we sat at the table in this photograph.
Look at this photograph.
Yeah, but there's no photograph that shows them meeting. I mean, he said 5 minutes after Shady Smith popped in.
Right.
Let's see, on the trap fail. Okay, hit the waitress, I get it. Because Miss Alright didn't see anything.
Right.
That makes sense.
That
Left to call the police. This is the fifth statement that's one that's confusing me. He said when I returned, he was dead, bloodstream from a cut on his forehead.
Why?
Now the question is, who did that?
The fourth person
he
was...
went up the...
Right, supposedly the fourth person.
Floor.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Let's press the fifth statement, see what happens. When I returned, he was dead, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead.
When you returned to the victim was already...
Dead, yes. I'll admit, I was a little startled when I walked in. A little? He was bleeding from his forehead, after all. I swear to God, I thought he was Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Guess I'll be startled too if I walk in on a scene like that.
Me too, trust me. I would do that too. I would be terrified. Oh, okay. Okay, then it was dinner. Shall we actually have her hear about what they said? He says they had dinner. I want to see what they ate.
I want to know what the dinner was. Tell me. The first statement, right?
The first statement. Yeah, it's the first statement. Correct.
You had dinner with Mr. Gavin?
Yes, he dies with me at the boat club quite frequently. We're enjoying a usual dinner in our usual spot.
As usual. Usual.
I always sit at the table closest to the piano.
That makes sense.
I see. Where Mr. Smith was sitting.
So the plates and such on the table were all from your dinner?
Indeed. The remnants of my meal with Christoph. We dined for 2 hours, then Christoph left. After that, yeah, that was the 5 minutes bit. Okay, so this was 2 hours and 5. Wow. Okay. Quick. Oh, wait a minute. Can't an actual card cut you? Because it's made of paper. A card is made of paper. Paper cuts you.
That's not the reason why he has the cut, though. That's because of the glass.
No, I know, but I'm thinking of like a way of cutting the head.
No, it's the blunt trauma that caused that, not the card.
Oh, okay. The blood trauma did that. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Just making sure. All right.
Now here's the thing. I mentioned before that he didn't have he had the hat on doing the crime, and you see that in the first crime photo. If you look at the second crime photo, it says
he doesn't have it.
Yeah, it doesn't have the hat, but that's because the hat was removed during the investigation, which means he had the hat before.
Yep.
Now, if you read the fifth statement...
When I returned, he was there, blood streaming from a cut on his forehead.
That means he could see the cut, even though he had the hat.
Yeah.
Which means we have to present the picture here.
The second picture?
It's the crime photo 2.
Yeah, the first picture.
That's the wrong one. Oh, I'm wrong.
Okay, well, thank God didn't do anything. Let's see. No, wait, the first photo, he has the hat on, right?
Oh, right. I present the wrong evidence. That's the first one.
Oh, wait. It's the first picture?
Yeah, it's the first
photo
picture.
1?
Yeah, and we three just assume, oh, yeah, you can see it right here.
Okay, let's repeat this again. What I present is crime photo 1, not 2.
Not 2, yeah.
Okay. Because he has the phone. Yeah,
I had the right idea, but like these games like to do the thing that they don't check both evidence.
If he saw the blood trauma, why is the hat still on?
Yeah, I probably should have showed the first picture instead of the second.
That's okay.
I think both of them should have worked. They're technically the same picture, except one of them is without
no, you gotta
the hat.
actually go for the real one.
And the picture itself literally says that he was removed after the crime. So I don't know why it doesn't count. Whatever. Mr. Wright, if I may.
Yes.
Take a photo of this photograph of the crime scene. See the victim here? He's wearing a hat. Wouldn't you think you could see the blood in his forehead?
Good point. That's all. Justice. Now, I point out an inconsistency, put a little more oomph into it. Mr. Wright, can you explain this to the court? I forgot to mention something. I was the one who put that hat on his head.
Dun dun dun! I guess it makes sense since the head would fall off if you hit someone in the head.
Yeah, exactly.
You?
You put the head on the dead man's head? He wore it through our entire poker game. After calling the police when I returned to the scene, his head was in full view, shining bright, just like in this photograph. And I picked his hat off the floor and put it on his head.
But why do you do a thing like that?
All I can say is, I'm sorry, but that's the only thing I touched at the crime scene.
So Miss Ford really didn't see it? It being the victim's, his head?
I think not. She was all cold. I believe I was the only one who witnessed his head. Here we go again.
Mr. Gavin?
Pardon. It just seems that our client is determined to lie his way through this case.
Hey, it's still our client, isn't he?
In any case, please continue the cross-examination. I'm afraid the size of contradictions call for decisive evidence.
Oh?
Push him harder, Justice. Break him. It's just you and the witness in the ring. Go for the KO.
Why do I get the feeling we're not on our client's side anymore?
Give me a minute, I'm just saving here.
I'm also saving.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, he just adds, okay, let's see what it was added. Give me a minute. It's not cool, when I return. Okay, hold on. So, okay, so that bit is correct. They didn't add anything. Okay. I failed 1 to 5 minutes. Okay, so that bit is okay. Now we gotta do it. We gotta do another one, I think. Hold on. Does he move his head? Hold on. He doesn't move the head the first two statements. Third and fourth statement he moves. And then he moves it again on the sixth statement. Okay, but that's okay.
Oh, I have to press something else.
Yeah. Let's see. won't be 5 minutes. The third statement, when the trap fails, Smith hit the wedges. I wanted confirmation, just make sure that he did hit her.
Third statement press.
Third statement press.
Alright. About this failed trap. This is the same trap that Miss Ogre really mentioned.
The plan was simple, elegant, really. You see, we set up a trap of sorts. I was to plant the card in Wright's pocket beforehand, then deal 5 aces during one of their games. When their hands were revealed, Miss Smith would call him out and search Wright. He would then pull out the planted card, and the trap would snap shut.
Yeah, that's what she said. Oh, that's him.
You swapped the cards!
Yep, that's him that said that.
Just like that, the legend would be dashed to pieces.
Yes. A harmless prank, in essence. It was by a quirk of fate that I happened to discover it.
A quirk? You have a superpower? Sorry, I've been watching My Hero Academia for those late. It's a good show.
I happened to put my hand in my pocket and found the card.
The card she planted?
Yes, I snuck a peek at it and found it was the 5 of hearts. I had a feeling something might happen, so I disposed of the card. Before the game. Disposed? Where? It was an empty bottle of grape juice I had been drinking right beside me. I threw the card inside the... So it's inside the bottle. Son of a bitch.
An empty bottle of grape juice? The murder weapon?
Yes. Rolled it up and shoved it in. The colored glass makes it hard to see. But wins between the deceiver and the would-be deceived. Sounds like terrific drama.
Card inside the murder weapon? That's strange. The police miss it in their investigation? I'll take a look. That's a hint that we should do that right now.
Mr. Wright!
No, people, hold on. Let's check the evidence.
Alright.
Let's check the bottle specifically, yeah. No, I already did this, but if you do examine it, it does say that it is empty.
Yeah. It's empty, yeah.
The bottle's completely empty.
Hold on. Unless, let's see. Hold on. The one that says grape juice on it, I wouldn't be surprised if it was inside or something. You could see it, but I don't think you can see it from here. That would be one way.
There's only one bottle here.
Yeah, I know. Unless there's another one.
Oh, I think that's the point.
Yeah. Mr. Wright, the Pokehead Court number 3 approves of this battle of wits. Please revise your testimony with this new information. Here we go, finally. I discovered the trap during the game and disposed of the card in the bottle.
So you know what to do, right?
Bottle.
Yep.
Present. Present bottle. Objection!
Mr. Wright, if I may. You may.
Yes. Yes.
I've examined the bottle and I don't see any cards in there.
No. What, Mr. Wright? Surely, Ellipsis isn't all you have to say for yourself. I can't say that I know what happened to the card. I didn't put it in that bottle, however.
Huh?
Perhaps a fifth person came and took it out. Oh, and a sixth person could have helped. Mr. Gavin, Mr. Wright is your client. My apologies, Your Honor.
I won't have a... What's the word?
Disparaging.
Disparaging our investigation either, whatever that word means. We walk inside that bottle, there was nothing. So that's what's going on. Or rather, what's going on. Is Mr. Wright winking us again? Wink wink, nudge nudge? Or did the card just disappeared?
I believe that's enough of that.
Huh? Mr. Gavin?
This witness's testimony is more like a travesty. It's riddled with lies. I'm beginning to see how you came to lose your attorney's badge 7 years ago.
Dun dun dun!
Well, you certainly have a unique way of treating your clients, Krista. I never knew. I believe it was you who threw the first stone. Oh, Jesus.
I'll throw all the stones! Mr. Wright, if you intend to ever tell us the truth about this case, it's now or never.
Don't be misled. I haven't told a single lie here.
But you just said that you did.
Yeah.
Eh?
When I noticed the trap, I put the card in the bottle to dispose of it. When I put the hat on the victim's head, let's just say I had a reason for doing that as well. A reason? That reason is right. It's inside his phone, isn't it?
No, it's not the tape.
No, I'm kidding.
Your cell phone?
That night, recall that I spoke with Defense Attorney Gavin after calling the police. Just in case, I recorded our conversation. What's this? Now that we're all here, I see no reason why I shouldn't play it back for the court. Kristen, I see you to be in a bit of trouble. What's this? Game not going well? Something like that. The gentleman who challenged you turned out to be good? He turned out to be dead. Someone hit him. Hard. You mean someone cracked that flawless bone china pate? Pate? It wasn't you, was it? Me, please. The cops should be here any minute. I'm in your hands. Should it come to that? That's why we didn't do the voice actor. Bone china plate. I love that. Bone china plate.
Kind of porcelain, very smooth and shiny, if you will. Oh wait, that's you.
Not plate. Not plate, but pate. He said pate. That's the thing for buttering up the bread. That's actually pretty good. I believe he was referring to a certain gentleman's balding forehead. Court appreciates the defendant's discretion in not indicating my forehead. Oh my god,
Wait a
Josh,
second,
please.
something's not right about that phone call. So after Mr. Gavin ate dinner with you, he left Bush Bowl Club.
Most certainly.
Then how did he know? When did he see the bone china plate?
Oh, that's right. Yes. That was when I began to see my good friend in a different light. Troubled, I returned to the crime scene. When I spotted Mr. Smith's head again, I realized exactly what was wrong. Well, Mr. Gavin, the stage has been set. Perhaps you will like to explain this to the court? Exactly how did you come by your privileged knowledge of the victim's head? So, this is your reason. Reason why you put the victim's hat back on. Your point, Mr. Gavin? It's come down to this, has it? Phoenix, right?
Yes.
Ooh. Order! I will have order! Mr. Payne!
Yes, Your Honor!
I believe this court has been left with no other choice. Are you prepared to hear Defense Attorney Gavin's testimony?
Well, as the prosecutor, I...
Very well, we'll break for 10 minutes. After which Mr. Gavin will take the stand for cross-examination. Are we all clear on that? Crystal clear, Your Honor. Very well, this will be the final recess for the day. God damn, this is actually so long, I didn't expect this.
Oh, this is nothing compared to Greatest Attorney, I will tell you that much. That case is probably gonna take 2 sections. The whole 2 sections. Mr. Gavin and Mr. Wright are both in the judge chambers. Would have thought today would turn a lot like this. This will be you, I believe. Hold on, let me just double check on that. I didn't even put her in the list for this case. Where is... yeah, it's you.
May I? Oh, yeah, okay. I got it.
Huh? What?
Hello, sir. Please, please pick a card.
This one, okay?
Is this one okay? Excellent! I have a message for you. The last hand's about to be played. You'll need a trump card to make it.
Trump card?
The card you have chosen is magical.
Why you sound like a robot? I am a robot.
Use it wisely, the game is yours. That's all.
An ace. Where do I remember the card from?
Is there blood in that card?
Yep. Mr. Smith's hand has...
That's the 3 aces,
right,
versus is 5 aces in all. Yeah. This is the 5th ace. This is the one. This is the one card they wanted to cheat for.
Right. This is you.
No, that's Apollo. Missing 5th ace. Oh, yeah. Wait.
Oh, right.
Out of red, this is blood. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, Paulo. This is blood.
Missing 5th ace. Wait, this much is red. This is blood.
You have your trump card. Now it's up to you to cut the deck and draw the truth. Also, have you paid attention to that card? It said Capcom Japan something 2007.
Wait, does it?
It did. It did. Good callback, Capcom. Good job. My father's fate is in your hands. I know you can do it. Yep, this is his daughter, isn't it?
Yep.
I
I fell into the deep thought in my mind and raced to understand what this all meant. That girl. I'd seen her recently, but where? That's when I made a connection.
Yeah.
If the mysterious girl who could is missing 5 days. April
Okay,
22.
before we move on, let's check the card itself. I'm showing what I'm saying here. If you zoom in on the Capcom Osaka, there it is. Capcom
yeah.
Osaka Japan 2007. Good one there, Capcom. Good
It
job.
is in Roman numbers and everything.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that detail.
Volume 8.
Yep. Court will now reconvene. Defense attorney Christoph Gavin, will you please take the stand? Oh boy, do I have to do this? Yes, you have to. Shut up. Now then, if you would, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. The witness state his name and occupation.
Is this farce necessary, Your Honor?
Yes.
Believe me, far stranger things have gone on in this courtroom. Fine, I'll play along. First, there's one thing we need to have made clear. How did you know about the secret beneath the victim's hat?
By secret, I'm guessing he means the fact that Mrs. Smith was bald.
Forgive my curiosity, but what is it about this fellow's head? Your Honor seems to have an inordinate interest in it.
Alright, calm down, Phoenix. I'm on the bench now!
I wouldn't call it inordinate, Mr. Gavin.
Oh, we brought his steam and everything. Mr. Wright?
What do you think you're doing, right? Wow, things sure look different from the other side. Know what I mean, Apollo? I'm looking from the other side. Let's consider something for a second. The victim wore that hat all night, never once taking it off except for that one time.
That one time being the instant he was hit.
Oh!
When Mr. Wright returned from the reporting the crime, the head was lying on the floor. Mr. Wright picked it up and placed it on the victim's head. In other words, in order to have seen Mr. Smith's bald head, you would have had to have been there in the hideout at the time of the crime.
In other words, I must be the real killer, is what you're trying to say. Not bad, Apollo. Not
Yeah, you said it right to his face.
bad. Mr. Gavin? I'm afraid I haven't been entirely honest with the court.
Sorry, but my mouse fell. Anyways.
Say
What?
What?
Say
Oh,
what?
I assure you. Say what? Exactly. Oh, I assure you, I had the noblest of intentions. I did it all to protect my client, Mr. Wright. Yet, I'm afraid in the current situation, I see little reason to hide anything. Very well, allow me to tell you the truth of what happened that night. Finally, you may begin your testimony. Tell us, how you involved in the events on that fateful night? Oh, I will.
Oh, I will tell you everything.
The rage I sensed in that man that night troubled me, so I returned to the club. I went down to the basement, peeking through the little window to the hideout. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appears in the photo. A bald head, an unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. I sensed that was not the best place for me to be at the time, and so I left. That's when the call came from Wright.
We have to press a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
So you witnessed the murder?
For better or worse, I missed the actual moment of the deed. Mr. Gavin, may I remind you that you are on Mr. Wright's defense team. Your testimony is clear disadvantages to your client.
I don't care, I am being put on trial.
What else could I say? I'm standing on the witness stand after all. So you are, Mr. Gavin. And you had to testify as you just did. You had to tell him you saw the scene of the crime through that little window.
Mr. Wright?
You had to say that, because that was the only probable window of opportunity. Right, Apollo?
Sure, whatever you say, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright, the defense should do the cross-examination, not the defendant. Mr. Justice, are you prepared?
No.
No.
Yes, Your Honor. Can't believe I'm going against Mr. Gavin. This trial is getting weirder and weirder.
Oh, trust me, there were weird stuff before, so shut up, Apollo.
Let me save here.
Let me see. So there's one bit here that actually troubles me a bit.
Alright, what is that?
Let's see. Wright said he did a phone call, right?
Yeah.
He saw the guy dead, he went upstairs and did the phone call.
Right.
What did Crystal said? Let's see. The victim was there as he appears to follow, bald head, unconscious girl, and Wright holding a bottle in his hand. Okay, that's the one bit that bothers me. Since that was not the best time for me, that's when the call came from Wright. Okay, he's actually reversing something here. Victim was dead, they must have been after. So it says he went down to the basement, peeked in through the little window. Oh, okay, so he was outside. Alright,
We probably should question about that.
Yeah, went down to the basement, peeked in through the little window to the high. That's the second one.
Let me see. Yeah, you can kind of see it in the crime photo, the little window that he was talking about.
Yeah, we saw it before, yeah.
What's the statement with the little window?
It's the second one.
Yeah, let's start with that one. Hold on a second.
Let's press it. You gotta press
Sorry,
it.
it's faster to do the circle and X for the moving to testimony because
Right,
pressing
yeah,
the left
yeah.
and right it's very slow. Okay. Alright, let's press that. The little window. You mean the one used to keep the watch up the stairs?
Yeah. Yes, a relic of the ancient past. The Black Marketeers used it, I believe. Yeah, we heard that before.
Why do you go through the trouble peeking through the window? Wouldn't it have been easier to just open the door and go into the room?
I didn't want to upset Wright, you see.
Upset Mr. Wright?
Yes. What if my fears had been unfounded? I'd be walking in on their match. Bad form, to say the least.
So far, everything you say makes sense.
Okay, so this is correct. Okay. It must have been right after the murder took place. The victim was dead as he appears in this photo. A bald head, unconscious girl, and right hold. The fifth statement is bothering me a little bit. It says the bald head, unconscious girl, and right holding a bottle in his hand.
Alright, let's press that then. I think you might be want something here.
Yeah.
Those are the only three at the scene of crime.
Yes. As far as I saw, at least.
Then we're back where we started! The killer was the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Who else could have been? But why didn't you talk to the police?
2 reasons. First, I didn't actually witness the very moment of the crime. Second, my office was asked to defend Wright. Even after seeing what I had seen, I couldn't abandon my friend.
Okay, calm down.
There must
have been someone else at the moment of the crime.
Justice, I just saw no one, not a soul.
But that goes against what Mr. Wright said.
Ah yes, this mysterious fourth person. Who would conveniently be the real killer, I suppose. Glad to see we agree, Mr. Gavin. Let me pose the question then. Tell me, what possible reason did the real killer have to swap cards in the victim's hand? Perhaps you can show us a reason why such a thing would be necessary?
Can I show something that I can't find myself?
Remember, Apollo, the card that was swapped out was the 5th ace.
5th ace, right.
Well, Mr. Justice, the question of why the killer would swap up a card has been raised. Okay, let me save the game here real quick.
So, I think you thinking the same thing as I'm thinking, right?
The card.
Yeah, the card that was given.
Show evidence.
It's now or never. The defense would like to present evidence to the court. The evidence showing the reason why the card was slumped out.
Then go ahead and point out your reason, Mr. Justice. Why did the killer take the 5th ace?
To get to the wrong side! Wait.
It says it's a bloody ace, right? I think that's the card I'm taking.
My reason is, this. Is that an ace?
Why? Why, it's got blood on it! Right next to the spade! What? Oh, he didn't know this.
What? This is insane! Why wasn't I told about this? Why?
Could this be the missing 5th ace? Yep, that's the one. Inconceivable. How could you? What are you doing with that card? By the way, when the image shook, that's where the flash should be in it. Yeah, that's why I removed the flashes for a reason.
Well, that's the thing. Mr. Gavin's so upset. A fishy card from a fishy girl.
Oh, that card? It's mine. That is, I picked it up at the Borscht Bowl Club that night after the murder had occurred. I gave it to my daughter. Cars are her stock in trade, after all. No! Impossible! Unacceptable! The court can't accept this evidence. It's a fraud! A fraud? How can you be so sure? What? I would say the only person who could claim it was a fraud would be the one who took the real car from the crime scene. The real killer.
Thank you for turning yourself in, Christopher.
Allow me to elaborate. What if this trace of blood was the reason?
The reason for?
For the killer to take the car from the scene of the crime. Where are you going with this? Take another look at the photo and at the victim's head. I knew it. The car was the one that did that. Oh my god. After the bottle.
No, the car didn't do the cut, silly Billy. At the moment of the core outcry,
right. A trickle of blood ran from his forehead down. Oh, okay. Now I get it.
It leaked from the thing. The car is not the murder weapon, Anas.
So the car was like in front of him.
Right.
Totally. Yeah. Couldn't a drop of that blood have on one of the cards?
Yeah. I suppose.
The killer then took the car to hide the blood. Regardless, that evidence is not permissible. Oh? Right. Regardless of how you wasted the last 7 years, you used to be a lawyer. You know what a serious crime it is to conceal evidence. Oh, we can discuss the finer points of our legal system later. What's important now is that I've answered your question. What are you talking about? Want to know why the killer would have taken a car from the crime scene? And now I told you. That one drop of blood would have been decisive evidence, you see. This is baseless conjecture. Baseless! Oh, Apollo, calm down, dude.
No, that was Phoenix.
Oh, I assure you, it's quite base.
I am quite based. I can't believe you said it.
I love that, yeah. It's amazing, really. How a single drop of blood can a single car can lead us to the truth. It's quite simple. Apollo?
But yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I dropped out.
He said yes. He said yes. Try picturing the scene of the crime in your head.
Remember, this was available on the DS. We can do 3D graphics.
Oh, do we have to redo the whole thing?
Kinda.
No. Okay. The murder took place in the hideout.
Right.
The body of the luckless victim was found at the poker table. And before the killer swapped the card out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it in the victim's hand.
Right.
Given this, there is one decisive problem with this scene. Well, what is it? Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of card on a card, whose position in this diagram doesn't fit. The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses. Which one is the wrong one? Oh god, the wrong... Oh no,
Luckily we can say we could have saved if we didn't press the button. Oh well. Let's see. I wasn't paying attention.
It's you can look at the history, don't worry about it. There was a drop of blood on a card whose position in this diagram doesn't fit. Whose position doesn't fit with the bloody card?
Because it ripped from the back of the head. I can't even see all the evidence, but like, you know how it's dripping behind the head? That means the position is not correct for the victim, I think?
Yeah, it's not, no, because it would have been on the chair, technically speaking. If that's what I'm thinking. Yeah, the drop of the blood would have to go, like, down, but it would be on the chair since he was on the sitting position. Basically. If that's how I'm thinking. The killer, let me see. For once the chair is not correctly, what's the word? Correctly positioned. Yeah.
I'll be honest, I don't remember. Let's see.
The witness is supposed to be...
So I need to focus a bit, so I need to do a bit silent for a second. Before the killer swamped the car out, there was a single card with a drop of blood on it. The victim's hand. Given this, it's one decisive problem with this scene. Let's keep it simple, shall we? Given that there was a drop of blood on the car, whose position in the diagram doesn't fit?
The victim is definitely... That's correct.
Okay, so the okay, now it's the victim. Because think about it. The victim in the chair has the head backwards, right?
Yes.
But if that's the case, then the blood wouldn't fall in the card.
Nope.
That means it's the victim.
The victim's not correct.
It isn't?
No, you're saying the victim is the one that's not right, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so we gotta show the victim.
Alright, let's try that. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah. That's what
What's correct? Incorrect. Okay. What isn't the victim's position? That's the problem. I don't follow your logic
here, Mr. Justice.
Well, look. The victim was struck in the head, and he's back to the chair.
Yeah, that's why we. Yeah.
You think any blood would fall behind the body and not onto the table?
Mm-hmm.
Take a look at the photo again. If he bled in this position, the blood would fall on the floor, not on the cards.
Yeah, as you see, there's a lot of cards on the floor.
Right.
The card had to be like below the chair he's in for the blood to pop in. Yeah, that's correct.
That's right. So what does this mean?
What does this mean? Incidentally, we were sitting in swivel chairs. Swivel chairs, sorry, not swivel. I'm stupid.
Those chairs? Oh man.
Apollo, try turning the chair around.
What if we do that?
Oh no!
Now you click on him.
The chair was facing the other way?
Well, it'd have to be.
Yeah, so it was not in front, it was behind. Okay.
So we have to assume that the victim would skip text. So we have to assume that at the time of the murder, the victim's chair was facing away from the table.
This would make sense now, yeah. When Mr. Wright returned from informing the police, which way was the chair facing? When I came back to the room, the body was facing as seen in this photo.
That would mean the killer turned the chair back around.
Let's take the next step. Look at the diagram once more. We now know the victim was facing away from the table at the time of the murder.
Right.
But this creates another significant contradiction.
Time to save!
Yeah. Then he says, again?
Again?
Let's test your reasoning skills again, shall we? Apollo, whose location on this diagram contradicts our new understanding of the crime? The victims, the killers, the witnesses, the second witnesses. Whose location creates a contradiction if the victim was facing away? Okay, so he's now. Okay, the chair now is in the correct position.
Right.
The killer.
So we know that he got hit in the front of the forehead, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking the second because that's what Christopher is supposed to be.
No.
No. Okay.
I'll tell you, that's not the one yet. Oh. But the killer needed to be in front of him in order for him to hit the forehead.
That's true.
So the answer is the killer. I'm actually starting because we're running a long time. I normally was gonna let you pick the choices.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking the killer.
But because
maybe.
we're all on time, I kind of have to make decisions. So let's go killer with that.
Yeah, it would make sense to be the killer, to be honest.
The victim was struck from the front, correct?
Indeed.
Well, wouldn't it be hard for the killer to hit him from the front? Same thing where it is indicated currently is?
I would think it'd be quite hard, yes.
Yes, but what are you saying makes no sense! Why would the victim suddenly turn the face to the wall in the middle of a game?
I believe a sufficient reason will soon come to light.
What?
There's something in this diagram that makes far less sense, actually. Look again at the diagram. Apollo, if the victim was struck while he was sitting as shown here, where would his assailant be standing? Try marking it on the diagram.
What, but... There's no reason to put a mark where the kill should be.
Don't worry, let's take it through and see what we can find. Alright, let me save the game again. Right. We know the victim was facing toward the wall at the time of the crime. That's the only thing we know for sure. Try to forget about everything else. Where would the killer have to be standing to strike our victim from the front?
So as we already established...
It's next to the window, isn't it?
No.
No, okay.
It needs to be in front of it.
Yeah.
So that means...
Oh, don't tell me it's next to his head or something.
No, it's right in front of him. Here in the wardrobe.
Near the wardrobe?
No, it's right in front of him. This is why you should check my stream every now and then, because it's better.
Okay, I think I know where it is, but just to make sure I'm not being stupid here.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just make sure. There we go. Oh, the actual wardrobe itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So present here.
Yeah. It needs to be right in front of him. The killer had to be standing, well, here? You get points for flair, but that's about all you get. Ugh. I thought I was onto something there too. Well, the other save says we did correct, so shish. I already need to point out that standing there would be impossible. The victim is facing the solid cupboard. Okay, I guess it's a cupboard.
that's a cupboard. Okay, fair enough.
But why are you claiming the killer to climb the cupboard and hit him from above? Like Spider-Man?
It's simple logic, really. If this was the only place the killer could have been standing, that means that at the very moment of the crime...
Wait, I know. At the moment of the crime, the cupboard wasn't there! I'm picking up on stuff now!
What's this now? I mean, that's the only explanation. Right, Mr. Gavin? Your Honor, I have a suggestion for the defense. We should arrange to examine the cupboard in the hideout immediately. Bailiff, send a deed to the grave scene immediately, and then try to move the cupboard. Your Honor, what? There's one more thing your men should look for. Please give this to the bailiff. Yes, I see. You belong in the courtroom after all, Mr. Wright. I do my best. The question is, what does it say?
Find that. Next time! Because we're running out of time! And I don't want to go over time. So we're gonna call it here, actually. I know it's kind of at the end of the trial, because we're literally just like a few minutes, but like I kind of have to do groceries after this, and I kind of I don't want my bread to wait too long.
Alright.
So we're just gonna call it here. We'll finish this case next Thursday if everything goes according to plan.
No, it's gonna be always on Fridays.
Okay,
I told you already.
okay, Fridays it is then. So Fridays we'll continue this on. We're changing Thursdays with Fridays now. So morning streams will be now on Thursdays. I will Warriors. With that in mind, I have to call it a stream now. So I'll see you guys next time when we finish the first case.
Then we start the second
technically, I guess
episode.
I will Warriors, but okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Later.